Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another stream here on the Cycling Dane channel. We're doing the Dauphiné Criterium du Dauphine 2025, Stage 7. This is the big test, the mountain test. I mean, Tadej Pogacar, we saw him absolutely imperious yesterday, discarding everyone like they were just painted to the wall. Jonas Vingegaard, the last real challenge of the riders that could throw up a challenge to him yesterday, but yeah, it wasn't quite meant to be. But we'll wait and see. We've got an interesting situation on the road. The riders, they are on the Col de la Croix, a very famous climb, as we all know. And yeah, we've got an interesting situation going on right now. We've got a breakaway of 14 riders up the road. Friend of the channel, Louis Minkis and Roman Bardet, they're both in there as well. Podcast favorite, Alexei Lutsenko, the Kazakh rider riding for Israel Primotek. He's also up there as well. Didn't even know he was in the race. But the big highlight here, or the big, what would you say, the big elephant in the room, elephant in the breakaway is Sepp Kuss. It looks like Visma Bike are planning to do, yeah, the classic satellite strategy that we've seen so many times used in the sport of cycling. And I'm surprised UAE Team Emirates let him go up the road after what happened in the Giro d'Italia. Granted, that was more UAE Team Emirates really going backwards and thinking that the man to look at was, Carapaz. But that turned out to bite them real hard. But we'll see if it pays off for them later on. Nevertheless, great to have so many people in the chat already. Thank you, DB Cooper, for a bit of coffee money as well. Got my coffee here, so charged up. But we've got 73.5 kilometers still to go. They've already done, almost 60 kilometers here. Great to have Yanko back in the chat as well. And it's a big stage, isn't it? The Col de la Cour de Fer. Let's get it right. Such a prestigious mountain in Tour de France history, and with the riders having a bit of a gap here, 22.4 kilometers at 7%, 11.9 kilometers still left of the climb, and the riders will then have two more categorized climbs before they get to the finish line. So yeah, big day, or actually one more categorized climb. This one is a HC as well, so it's out of categorization. And a very, very big climb, as we know, and has produced some different things in the past. But today in the Criterium du Dauphine, I don't think it's going to be doing too much here, if I'm honest. And we will wait and see. But right now, it's looking good for the breakaway. How much time are they going to be given as well? That's the big question, because I don't think they're going to be given 10 minutes like we saw in the Giro with that stage 20 breakaway. But we haven't even gone through the break yet, so let's do that. Sepp Kuss, the Visma Bike rider, hasn't been on the best form in the since that Welter win. This year, absolutely nothing in terms of personal results, but he has, of course, been assisting teammates. Last year, 14th in the Vuelta a España, wasn't at the Tour de France, won the mountains classification in the Tour of Basque Country, 8th in the Vuelta al Garve, but again, nothing really to elevate his status more after that Vuelta a España win in 2023. Obviously, some people have a bit of a problem with that win, but I really don't. I thought it was a great win. But great to have so many people here. And it's a very interesting stage, isn't it? Look at those profiles. They've already gone over the Col de la Madeleine. That's a big climb as well. So 3 HC climbs. This is seen as the queen stage of this year's Criterium du Dauphine. Do you think Tadej Pogacar is going to be winning the whole thing? That's been what we've been debating. We debated in the recap after the race yesterday with Patrick Blake, and he was thinking that it was definitely going to be going the way of the Slovenian. But Visma Bike, they have to try something. This is the final test for them before the Tour, because I don't think any of the big guys are going to to the national championships, I think. I don't think Tadej Pogacar is going to the Slovenian. Jonas Vingegaard is definitely not going to the Danish one, as much as I would want to see him try and win the Danish jersey. And Remco Evenepoel might. I could see him do it. So, Jonas Vingegaard is the pronunciation for horse lips, asking in the chat. But yeah, Jonas could he win the TT championships in Denmark? Depends on the course, doesn't it? It really does depend. But I sidetracked completely. We were going to talk about the break. Sepp Kuss, he was the one who sidetracked us completely. With Sepp Kuss, we also have the Colombian Santiago Buitrago, winner of the Tour of Valenciana this year. He was very good in that race, but yeah, Dauphiné not quite as good as we were hoping for. 12 minutes and 49 seconds down. So one of the reasons why he's being let into this break, of course. Torsten Trein, the Norwegian, also Bahrain victorious. Bruno Amarai, we saw him in the break yesterday. Sergio Higuita, let's get the right Colombian name. Sergio Higuita as well. Remember him? He seems like he's gone in stealth mode since when? He took the Tour of Romandy a few years ago, and since then, not really too much to write home about. But yeah, the Colombian who's now riding for Astana, another one of those riders that have been brought into Astana to sweep up points. Has that really worked with Higuita? Not really. He got a 9th place in stage 4 of the Tour of Romandy. That's about as good as he's given them right now. So not the best success with him right now, but maybe if he goes to the Tour, he could be able to get a stage somewhere. Who knows? Ben Healy in here as well, the very good classics rider. Ivan Romeo, the rider who's already won the yellow jersey and taken a stage win on stage 3. Andreas Leknesund, the man from Tromsø in North Norway, is in here once again, the Uno X rider. We've seen him in a few breakaways. And we've also got a new name that I've never seen before, Clement Bras Afonso. So that's a rider we'll go through a bit later and get to know. Alexei Lutsenko, we know him very well. The Mr. Kazakhstan, we can call him almost. The former top 10 finisher in the Tour de France, has taken a stage win as well. Romain Bardet is up there as well with his teammate. I think this is a youngster, a Colombian youngster. Yes, 20 years young. Juan Martinez, because the middle name, yeah, let's not hear bad pronunciations by me any more than we need to. But Juan Martinez, another Colombian climbing talent, 20 years young. Best result this year, 3rd place in the Tour of Turkey behind the 2 Astana riders. So not too bad, to be honest, on his his first World Tour year. So already having a podium, 8th place in the Tour of Rwanda of all places as well. Has done only the Tour of the Basque Country was his only World Tour race. But let's not dwell on him too much. We've also got Louis Meintjes in there, former top 10 finisher in the Tour, Giro, Vuelta, I think he's finished top 10 in all the Grand Tours. Let's just double check that I'm not telling you lies. 7th in the Tour in 2022, 8th in the Tour in 2017, 8th in the Tour in 2016. So in fact, I was lying. He's only been top 10 in the Tour 3 times, but I think that's better than having been top 10 in the Giro, Vuelta and Tour, because as we know, it's a higher level at the Tour de France. It just comes with the territory, unfortunately. Apologies, Giro Italia. We love you dearly, but it's the harsh reality. Other than that, we've got Jordan Jagat as well from Total Energies. Guillaume Martin has apparently attacked from the Peloton group as well. So Guillaume Martin, Groupama FDJ rider, we know he does this snakes and ladders strategy. And if he did make up the 1 minute and 15 second margin, he would actually be the best placed rider in GC. Because other than Sepp Kuss, the best rider in the GC is Jordan Jagat, who's 2 seconds further back than Guillaume Martin. But Guillaume Martin, we're just getting some individual results as well, courtesy of Pro Cycling Stats. Best result was 2nd place in a stage in 2019 and 4th place on a stage as well, stage 2, up to the Col de Port. And he's also been 5th on the final stage as well, back in 2023. The stage won by Giulio Ciccone, of all people, who is not in the race, of course, recovering from his Giro d'Italia injuries, we presume. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. The Col de la Croix de Fer is going to be the first. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. It's kind of just softening up the peloton, I think, here. And then we get that final climb, the Valmania 1800. So I think that gives us a clue how tall up that is. But great to have 400 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And what are we saying as well? Marco saying, I think Vingegaard should go and do the TT national champs. Yes, I agree, 100%. I mean, we've seen Tadej Pogacar being double national champion before, so yeah, he should be forced to do it, but I don't think he is, because we know traveling back and forth to Denmark, the risks of crashing. But I mean, a TT, you're not really going to be crashing, are you, unless you muck up your own TT. But we've got 10 kilometers left of the Col de la Croix de Fer. Savage climb, 2 HC climbs for the riders, so they've had 46 kilometers of climbing in this stage already when they get to the top, so that's absolutely remarkable. And yeah, and then they've got that last climb, which is 16.2 kilometers, so a lot of climbing on this day. A very forceful day in terms of the amount of climb they'll receive in the legs. Guillaume Martin is 55 seconds down on the breakaway, so maybe he will make the catch here. And if you haven't already as well, smash the like button as well. We're only on 20. I'm sure we can get to 100 before they get to the Col de la Croix de Fer. And I think we should get a new poll going as well, because 280 of you have voted in that, and overwhelmingly 73% of you believe that Tadej Pogacar is going to win the stage. So yeah, let's ask you guys where you think Jonas Vingegaard is going to finish on the stage today. Where will Vingegaard finish today? First, second, third, or other. There you go. So easy poll, and yeah, but great to have so many people here. Let us know where you're watching from, who you think is going to win the stage as well. A lot of things can still happen here with 71 kilometers still to go. They've done about 60k. They've got that long descent off the Col de la Croix de Fer, and then they've got a bonus sprint as well. Oh, Pro Cycling Stats, they've updated us with some things as well, so you can actually see the bonus seconds. So we've got 3, 2, and 1. Yesterday we saw Narvaez actually making light work of everyone else to defend that third place spot. So yeah, but it's an interesting situation on the road. There's so many good riders, climbers in that breakaway. 14-man strong breakaway. Maybe this is Picnic Post-Anal trying to set up something for Romain Bardet. He's been very aggressive here in his final stage race. Unfortunately, he is retiring. I was hoping that maybe he would just go to the Tour as well, but I don't think that's happening. We're not going to see him at the Tour de France. He's done. He did that Giro d'Italia, and came very close to a stage win, second to Isaac Del Toro. So we will wait and see what's going to happen here. But many people here in the chat believing it's not going to be a win for Jonas Vingegaard. You're voting more for a second place. Tadej Pogacar's dominance yesterday was breathtaking, to say the least. Just absolutely stepped off everyone, and I was very impressed by UAE team members, considering the skeleton squad they have in terms of good climbers. Tim Wellens was super strong, given that he's not really a pure climber. He's more those medium mountains classics rider. He's won the Benelux Tour countless times, well, probably 3 times. So but no UAE rider up towards the front. And Becky asking, I'm interested to understand the effects of altitude camp. Does it take some riders a while to get in and some not? Who was it we talked with? We had the interview with one of the riders where they said it changes from rider to rider. Was that Almeida? Maybe it was Almeida. or Ben O'Connor maybe. One of those two. They definitely said that to us. Not on this channel, on the Cycling Dane Extra channel. And yeah, no, it's a good point. I think it's very different. Yes, I'll repeat the the riders in the break. We've got 14 riders in the break. Sepp Kuss in there, the 2023 Vuelta a España winner. Santiago Buitrago, who's been a bit underwhelming in this race already. 12 minutes and 49 seconds down. I mean, this was the guy that he was 10th last year in the Tour de France, and probably was the guy that they're kind of putting all their eggs behind. Eggs in the Buitrago basket, other than Lenny Martinez, Lenny Martinez has been a bit underwhelming in this race so far as well. There is still time for them to recover, obviously, because the Tour isn't tomorrow or the next week, so there's still a bit of time, but I mean, it's close, isn't it? Torsten Train as well, had cancer as well, cancer survivor, incredible story. Bruno Amarai, the national time trial champion for France. Sergio Higuita as well, former winner of the Tour de Romandie. Ben Healy as well. Is he Irish champion? No, that's Rafferty. But Ben Healy, very strong as we know. Ivan Romero, as we said, the former Yellow Jersey winner. Wearer and Stage 3 winner. And under 23 world time trial champion Andreas Leknesson, the man from Tromsø and former Giro d'Italia top 10 and wearer of the jersey when he was riding for DSM. Clement Bratz Afonso, who we don't really know that much. Oh no, Romeo and Leknesson have been dropped from the breakaway, so the pace is definitely increasing in the break. Yeah, this is not good, but Guillaume Martin is in pursuit as well. We have Romain Bardet in there with Martinez. Juan Martinez, not Daniel Martinez, not Lenny Martinez. Too many Martinezes in cycling now. Louis Meintjes as well, serial top 10 finisher in the Tour de France. Intermarché, I mean, they need to really get some riders in this next transfer, because you can't just back Binny. As much as we like Binny here on the channel, you need more depth in the squad. We've seen Astana absolutely hoover up points left, right, and center. So yeah, they need to do something in the transfer market. But we'll talk about that in the transfer talks. Maybe I think next week. Yeah, I'm saying that like it's already planned. It is definitely not planned. There's a lot of rumors going around about different riders. But we also have Jordan Vingegaard in there, Alexei Lutsenko, channel favorite. Podcast favorite. It's not really the channel. It's the Cycling Dane podcast that loves Alexei Lutsenko. And yeah, this break, their chances of survival not that high, I think. Guillaume Martin, they're saying around 30 seconds. So the Groupama FDJ rider doing his best here to get himself on in front of everyone, because I didn't even know he was in the race. And this is looking interesting. Oh, we got some rumors as well from Daniel Benson, the guru. He's saying that Soudal Quickstep are potentially going to be signing some more riders. And they really need to do that as well if they're going to be holding Remco Evenepoel away from Ineos Grenadiers. So yeah, that whole saga is still continuing. Third season of Remco Evenepoel moving away from Soudal Quickstep potentially. But we are seeing some incredible pictures of Tadej Pogacar from the start. I might try and get that on screen, because that is a very, very good image of him at the start line. So I'll try and get that on the screen for us all to just have a look at. But yeah, Mikael Indurain, they're talking about the comparison between him and Tadej Pogacar at the start, because they both have 97 career victories. Yeah, 97 career victories is absolutely astonishing, to say the least, from Tadej Pogacar, and still only 26 years old. If we follow the old school of thought, then he's actually just coming into his prime. But that is absolutely remarkable if that's true. At the start of the day, we were also seeing riders wearing medals, which I didn't really understand. We've seen that quite a number of times here in the Dauphiné. but I'm just going to try and get the picture of Tadej Pogacar on screen as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. So let's put him in the screen. Obviously, it's about him and Jonas Vingegaard. I think we can kind of reduce Remco Evenepoel to more of a support role now, or not support role, kind of a backroom, not backroom. What am I trying to say? Smaller role in this the Dauphiné picture, the Tour de France maybe as well. But Guillaume Martin is picking up riders behind Ivan Romero. He's apparently right now on his wheel. And Leknesson has made it back into the front group, but we are going to get Guillaume Martin in this break. So that is happening, people. We are going to get Guillaume Martin. The professor is going to be in this front group. He has, of course, written books. We know this comes of a friend of the channel, Ewan Wilson. Absolutely adores this guy, which is always fun. But Guillaume Martin, what's his year been like for Groupama FDJ? They're getting very close to the top of the Col de Cordofa. Guillaume Martin, he's taken 2 stage wins in one-day races, 11th in La Flèche Wallonne. So 2 victories in one-day French races. The Tour du Jura, fair enough. I mean, most of these one-day French races, they don't really have the highest caliber, and this is how like the French teams are very good at staying away from the relegation battle, because they can just sweep up these points. But I mean, it's not about the World Tour rankings, it's about the stage. We still have about 67 kilometers still to go here, and they're getting very close to the top of the Col de Cordofa. About 5 kilometers until we get to the top here. The break is 15 riders now, so it seems like everyone's gotten back into it who was struggling a bit. 1 minute and 55 seconds to the peloton here. So yeah, this is interesting stuff. Question about Milan. Let's see if did he start? Let's see if he's still in the race. It seems like he is in the race. So we had riders leave yesterday. Kamil Garek, the Polish rider, Lars Boven of Alpecin, and we also had Johan Price Pedersen as well, the Danish time trial specialist. Max Poole out of the race. Pascal Ackermans left the race. Andreas Krohns left the race. Demarchi left the race. Didn't finish yesterday. Hepburn's out of the race. Oliver Knight's out of the race. A lot of riders all over the place. So there's a lot of riders out of this race. Jakob Eriksson is out of the race, one of the Swedish riders from Tour de Pro Cycling. But they have got his brother is still in the race, Lucas Eriksson. I mean, as a Dane, I'm kind of like, come on, Sweden, we need you to be good because we want the rivalry. But currently it's just Denmark against Norway in the Scandinavian. So we'll wait and see here. But we've got 1 minute and 55 seconds between the break and the peloton here. So it's looking interesting if the break is gonna, they need to take some time here on the descent, and then maybe if they work well together here on the flat before the final climb, they could, I think they need, what do we think they need? 16.2 kilometers at 6.8%. How much do they actually need here? I don't know. I think they would need 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Maybe that's what we're looking at, 3 minutes, 4 minutes in order to stay away. It depends how much energy that they burnt as well, because, I mean, the peloton are climbing equally hard on these 46 kilometers that they've climbed. So, we will wait and see. And Jonathan Milan, obviously the fastest sprinter, maybe. I mean, after that Jake Stewart sprint, many people are kind of like, wait a minute, is he the fastest? But obviously, I think the sprinters in the Tour de France are going to be absolutely incredible, because we got Jasper Phillips and Tim Merlier, Benyam Gamay, obviously, Jonathan Milan, a lot of these riders firing on all cylinders. Jasper Philipsen, bit of question mark over him, what he's going to do, but great to have 650 people in the chat. Smash the like button as well. We're only on 50 likes, and get involved in the poll as well. We're just awaiting the riders to get to the top of the Col de Fer. So or the quarterfair, let's say it right. And yeah, then they have a long descent, and then they get into the valley, and then we have a bonus sprint. So there's 3 seconds available there if it's not swept up by the breakaway. There is Sepp Kuss in the breakaway. That is a big question mark. Is that gonna do something? Okay, you guys are saying they need 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, given that Tadej Pogacar's there. Yeah, I think that's fairly true. 5 minutes. So they would need to get 3 more minutes. They've got 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Yeah, that Mountains jersey, I think that's going to be swapping hands today. Orsolan, I don't think he's wearing that anymore. Surely it's Tadej Pogacar wearing the Mountains jersey now after yesterday. Let's just double check. We've got the Mountains jersey is currently being led by Alex Bodan. He's leading by 1 point to Tadej Pogacar. So the EF Education Easy Post rider who's not in the breakaway, I don't think he's going to be keeping that jersey for another day. Sad that he didn't make it into the break. I don't know if he was even trying. Maybe yesterday it took too much out of him. But yeah, riders dropped from the peloton as well. Visma Leasebike taking up the charge, and Tim Wellens and Niels Pollitt struggling behind. So Pollitt was doing, not Pollitt, the other one. The other one, Tim Wellens, was doing a very good job yesterday for Tadej Pogacar. I mean, he was last. Was he the last man? He was on, yeah, almost tauntingly on the wheel of Remco Evenepoel. I mean, yesterday also left many question marks with Remco Evenepoel's preparations, but obviously this isn't the main goal. The main goal is in July, so does it really matter what happens here? I mean, if he gets a solid block of training in, hopefully he gets a stronger team with him in the Tour de France, but no Mikel Landa, apparently. So that is going to be a big worry, to say the least. It's another hot day. Yesterday was a very hot day, and I think today is another hot day as well. So the riders are going to be suffering completely, and that's definitely going to be a bit of a factor here in the race. Who's going to be staying most hydrated? I mean, Tadej Pogacar seems like he has no weakness, this man. The world champion, the Tour de France defending champion, all these different accolades. But yeah, he's kind of... It's weird, isn't it? Because the Dauphiné, normally they say the yellow jersey shouldn't be clashing with team colours. But Visma Leasebike is very yellow. So it's quite... Sometimes you're like, wait a minute. Tadej Pogacar is on the Visma Leasebike team, but obviously that's not true. 65.8 kilometers still to go here of the stage, and they're getting ever so slightly closer to the top of the quarterfair. 22.4 kilometers long. They've got about 4.3 kilometers left of the climb. The part they are in now, they've got, it's getting smoother for them, easier, not as hard. That's the word I was looking for. So we'll wait and see here. But we still have Mathieu van der Poel in the green jersey. So, interesting. But, yeah, Tadej Pogacar, Jonas Vingegaard, that is the big battle. Is it going to happen again? Many people were talking about that the climb wasn't really suiting Jonas yesterday, and it was more something that suited Tadej. Obviously, it wasn't a lot of climbing. It was about 5.2 kilometers, that final climb. 2.2 minutes and 5 seconds here still to make up for the riders if they're going to catch this breakaway, but I think we are going to see the break go up towards the top. Who actually got the points at the first one? Yeah, okay, we can see it here. Oh, Pro Cycling Stats got us covered here as well. So Sergio Higuita was the man who took 15 points at the first HC climb, the Col de la Madeleine. 15 points to him, 12 points to Santiago Buitrago, third place Bruno Amarai. So yeah, it's going to be contested, this for sure, because this jersey could absolutely be decided, well, probably decided tomorrow, but this is definitely going to show something. But great to have Paddy Dunn here as well. Great to have so many of our channel members in the chat. And actually, I think it's only you, Paddy. We're missing a few. But we're almost at 100 likes, so make sure to smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well if you're here. We're getting ever closer to whatever number we're getting closer to. But yeah, we're all around the world united for our love of cycling. 65 kilometers still left here of arguably the Queen stage of this year's, I almost said Giro, Criterium du Dauphine. And right now in the mountains jersey, the virtual one is held by Bruno Amarai. Bruno Amarai is the one in the virtual jersey for the mountains jersey. And interesting to see who will take that. I think Sergio Guita might try and go for it now, get something out of it. I wonder if there's UCI points available for this as well. But for the time being, they're not given a long leash at all here. The best rider in terms of the GC is Guillaume Martin at 4 minutes and 44 seconds. We have, Visma Lisa Bike are pulling. So they're doing the work. They're doing the work here of UAE Team Emirates, which was always great. You love it when other teams are doing your work. Normally it's Ineos Grenadiers who does it, but on this occasion it seems weird, Visma Lisa Bike pulling, let's be honest. You've got Sepp Kuss up the road and then you're pulling in the break. So make your mind up here. Make your mind up. Are you pulling or are you going on the attack here? So hot day today, and even my laptop is suffering, so I'm trying to get a fan going on that. So we will wait and see if the heat is not just getting to the riders, it's also getting to technology, unfortunately. So we will wait and see here, and let me know if you hear a fan noise, because let's try and keep the laptop alive for as long as possible. So, what are we saying as well? Where is Mathieu van der Poel right now? No idea. I presume he's in the bunch, not dropped off. This is good training for him. The pace, they've really accelerated the pace. Marc Soler's dropped from the group as well. Riders struggling in the break to hold on. Andreas Leknesund, Bruno Amarai, Ivan Romeo. So, that stint actually took a lot more out than first thought by the break. Leknesund out the back here, so it's not a happy day for the Norwegians, and we'll wait and see what's going to happen here in the stage. But for the time being, it's looking pretty good here for the management. 15 riders in the GC group, so very hard pace in the bunch. That they want to try and isolate Tadej Pogacar, I guess, but I mean, even an isolated Tadej Pogacar, you need to get rid of him. You need to isolate him from his bike if you're going to be able to put him in trouble in this form he's in. Question marks over that time trial, as we've spoken about a lot already. And, here we go. Marco says Mathieu van der Poel is in the sprinter gruppetto. And, he's definitely not going to be up here. And thank you, Ronda, as well. Yes, smash that like button if you haven't already. The next 3 people will be getting us across the 100 likes mark. We're over 750 people in the chat. And let us know who you think is going to win the stage. Most of you think that Tadej Pogacar is going to be winning the stage with Jonas Vingegaard in second place. Let's get a Remco poll as well. We haven't had a Remco poll. Will Remco Evenepoel finish on the podium? Maybe not that. Let's do, where will Remco finish today? So where will Remco finish today? He obviously didn't look great yesterday. It was not the best day for him. But we will wait and see what happens with him in the Tour de France. The Tour, it's gonna be savage, isn't it? I don't know. I think back to the drawing board for Quick-Step, maybe. Try and get him to his best of form. Last year, obviously, 3rd place in his first ever Tour de France was remarkable. 63.7 kilometers still to go here. The front group have lost 3 riders, Bruno Amarai, Ivan Romeo, and Andreas Leknesund. All of them quite good climbers. Bruno Amarai and Leknesund united by the fact that both of them have won the Maglia Rosa in the past in their careers. And can we get any more common ground between those 3? but still a very strong breakaway at the front, and obviously the Mountains jersey is up for grabs here. Virtually it's sitting on the shoulders of Bruno Almarai, he's going out the back, so that would maybe think that Sergio Higuita is going to try and go for this, or Santiago Buitrago. These two riders look very interested in it early on. Ooh, Lipovic. Björn is talking about Lipovic as well. So, yeah, we will wait and see if Lipovic, question marks there about Lipovic, should he be the rider for them instead of Primož Roglic? I mean, yeah, question marks there. So we will wait and see. Yeah, we're getting very close to the top of the HC climb now, the second HC climb that the riders have tackled today. The peloton, or the remainder of the peloton, just trying to keep the pressure as high as possible. Split in the break, so a split in the break is going on now. Sepp Kuss, Santiago Buitrago trying to go up towards the front, and Torsten Trein, Ben Healy in there as well, Romain Bardet. But Sergio Higuita, he needs to follow this snap. He needs to go for it, because he's the guy, the heir to the throne in a way, if he could get the points here towards the top here. But that Mountains jersey is going to be very contested here, I think, over today and tomorrow. And yeah, this remains to be seen. Are we going to see a stage win from UAE Team Emirates? I mean, many of you do think that's going to be the case. We're getting up towards the top of the climb here. 5 riders at the front. Jorgensen pulls the GC group now, so Visma Lease Bike are really throwing everything at this. Jorgensen is one of those riders that you would kind of wait with until the final climb, but yeah, they're trying to put Tadej Pogacar under pressure here. Yeah, is this going to work? I mean, we've seen Visma Lease Bike's plans over the last few years haven't been optimal, but yeah, I mean, it's better that they try something than just roll over and let Tadej Pogacar have it his own way. So Visma Lease Bike doing everything they can to try and put him under pressure. Managed to get rid of a few of his riders, and yeah, this is looking interesting to say the least. But are we going to see Tadej Pogacar under threat here today? Yeah, I have my doubts here, but 5 riders at the front. We saw Healy as well, just putting pressure as well on the group in the break. But we are getting very close to that HC climb. We've got 63 kilometers still to go for the riders. We've got one more HC climb to go. And is it a HC climb? Yeah, it is a HC climb. 16.2 at 6.8%. So yeah, it's all still to play for here in the stage 7 of the Dauphiné stage. Yeah, they've done 3,121 meters out of almost 5,000 meters that they're going to do today. The weather isn't actually that bad. It's 21.6 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Apologies, I'm not that good with the conversions. But yeah, it's looking interesting for Visma Lease Bike. They're definitely throwing everything at this, and we love to see that. We love to see them actually doing something here. Yeah, but Tadej Pogacar, I think he's the man to beat. Obviously, we know that. The world champion, looking to be the first world champion to win the Criterium du Dauphine, first world champion to win the Tour de France, etc., etc. Has had a barnstorming year this year, and absolutely just destroyed everyone except Mathieu van der Poel. Well, he destroyed him in the Tour of Flanders. So, yeah. Are we going to see Bardet take a final stage win? I mean, that would be great, but I think Tadej Pogacar is going to deny any sort of cycling romance of that. Yeah, we're getting live pictures as well. Kind of been following the radio tour messages, but yeah, I think we have got finally live coverage from ASO, and absolutely strange that they didn't publish this stage at all today. But yeah, 131.6 kilometer stage, as we talked about, almost 5,000 meters of elevation, 3 categorized climbs, or HC categorized climbs throughout the day, and it has absolutely ripped the race up a bit already. So it's yeah, It's a very isolated group at the front here. And they'll see how much borrowed time. 21 seconds, they're saying. 21 seconds between these two groups. So they've really just dug in here. So yeah, that is not good news for anyone at the front. Not good news for any Bardet fans. And I think maybe they could get caught before the top of the climb here. So worrying times now. Ben Healy up towards the front, as we said. We've got Juan Martinez trying to up the pace here. Romain Bardet is attacking. Romain Bardet is really just hitting out here. Jorgensen is pushing on here in the GC group. It's a very small group here, the yellow jersey group. We got Paul Césax is in there. We can see him. I think Andreas Leknesson is up here in that group as well. But Matteo Jorgensen and Jonas Vingegaard are sandwiching Tadej Pogacar right now. So, riders being dropped left, right, and center, swept up in the breakaway. But Matteo Jorgensen, your boy from America, he is absolutely just going for it now. He's trying to do everything he can. 19 seconds. Great riding by Jorgensen, but you kind of need Sepp Kuss to drop back now if that tactic should have been working. 240 meters for the riders up in front. Are they even going to get to the top? Are they even going to be contesting the points for that Mounters jersey? They really need to up the pace here because that GC group is coming charging up this mountain. And I think we're trying... Yeah, I can't quite see. The helicopter shot is quite far out. It looks like Bardet. It is Bardet. Here we go. Sergio Higuita, the Astana rider. The two Colombians of Higuita and Santiago Buitrago. They're fighting it out here. It looks like Buitrago has got the better of Higuita. So I think we are going to get the jersey going the way of Buitrago. He takes it. So Buitrago, he takes those 15 points. Obviously they're not going to be contesting the last climb, I think. I think that is an illusion here. I don't think we're going to see this break being up there towards the finishing line. Who knows? But the 15 seconds is the margin to this GC group. The GC group, we can see Vingegaard in there with his delightful Danish helmet, as we know, sponsored by Bukma. And in this group as well, they're saying Maxim Van Heels is up here, together with Florian Lipovic, Jonas Vingegaard, Matteo Jorgensen, obviously. Tadej Pogacar's got Pavel Sivakov, and then you got Remco Evenepoel with Bruno Amarai and Paul Césax. So that's what Pro Cycling Stats are saying. Santiago Buitrago is guiding them down here, this mountain. Long mountain, long way to go here, about 30 kilometers of descent. So Sepp Kuss is waiting for the yellow jersey group, and right now Tadej Pogacar is a bit outgunned, isn't he? Because it's 3 Visma Lease bike riders versus 1 UAE rider. So 60 kilometers still to go here of the stage. 18 seconds is what the break have at the front. The break still consists of Buitrago, Thorsten Trein, Sergio Higuita, Ben Healy, Guillaume Martin, Alexei Lutsenko, Romain Bardet, and Juan Martinez. So make of that what you will. But we're seeing riders getting dropped out the back as well. 19 seconds between the yellow jersey group and that front group. We were saying they needed between 4 and 5 minutes, and they've got less than a minute. So they're not going to be staying all the way to the finish, let's be honest. But and the satellite rider game did work for AG2R and Visma Lease Bike, with Bruno Amarai and Sepp Kuss being the respective riders in that. I think we're seeing Louis Meintjes here in the yellow jersey group. So Louis Meintjes, the South African, he's in this group. Very nice guy, and very good bike rider as well, good climber, but just not really had the results that he would have wanted in the last few years. And Intermarché definitely need him to score some points in the Tour de France, if he's even going. I'm not even sure. He's kind of, last year he was like a wild card, being in the break. But we're seeing Romain Bardet, vintage Bardet here on the descent, really just putting the pressure on the breakaway. He's just soaking in these last few moments of his career. Of course, we're getting into His penultimate day as a pro cyclist. Penultimate day. Come on, Bardet. We want him to win. If he came to the line with Tadej Pogacar, we all know that Tadej Pogacar wouldn't let him win. So we all learned that last year in the Giro with Pellizzari and Tadej Pogacar. So the modern day cannibal, he doesn't give any gifts here. But yeah, we'll see what the virtual classification is as well in that points, or not, the mountains jersey. We got those bonus seconds as well. So there's 3 bonus seconds available at the intermediate sprint here. So be interesting to see what happens there. Bardet's best result in a Dauphiné came in 2015 where he took a stage win. And I mean stage-wise. And yeah, we will wait and see what's going to happen here in terms of that mountains jersey. Is it going to be going the way of Astana? Mathieu van der Poel is still in that green jersey. Is he still in that green jersey? Let's just double check. Maybe he's holding it on behalf of someone. Yeah, Mathieu van der Poel winning a green jersey. Kind of being like, I've got you out, but he's going to lose that because he's only 15 points ahead of Tadej Pogacar. So, yeah, don't worry, guys. He's losing that jersey. Poor Macho. You would have wanted to see him win that jersey for sure. Great to have over 700 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Smash the like button if you haven't already and subscribe to the channel to help us out. That really helps a lot. But we're seeing the descent here of the GC group. It's led by Visma Lease Bike. We're seeing the front as well with Romain Bardet. 20 seconds they're saying he's got. Maybe it's a bit more, who knows, because I think he's a bit further up than his breakaway riders. But yeah, Romain Bardet absolutely throwing everything at this. His penultimate day as a pro. Penultimate day. They're saying there's about an 8-second gap between him and, yeah, the front. So 8-second gap. He's churning out some kilometers here at the front. But the GC group, it's 13 riders now in that group, led by Visma Lease Bike still. Do they know that they don't have the yellow jersey? They do have a yellow jersey, but that's their team kit, not their actual yellow jersey. Yeah, they're really pushing on here. Really pushing on. There's quite a swelling of the group as well, courtesy of catching a lot of the breakaway riders. Pavel Sivakov is still in there, so there's still some mountain support. The former under-23 Giro d'Italia winner, former Russian rider as well, and former 9th place finisher in the Giro d'Italia in 2019, was it? So, very strong rider that was let go by Ineos Grenadiers, of course. Yeah, they've had a lot of big riders leave the team, unfortunately for them. But 55.4 kilometers, they're still in this descent. 21 seconds for the yellow jersey group. 11 seconds of a lead for Romain Bardet. Bardet, what can he do here? Allez, Romain. Allez. Come on, Romain. We want to see you win. That would be an absolute crazy story if he took the victory. But let's be honest, it's not going to be here. Yeah, it's probably not happening. Yeah, Romain Bardet pushing every single corner here. 55.2 kilometers, still 16.2 kilometers of a climb left as well, and all in between. Maybe he will get to the intermediate sprint potentially, but I'm not too certain about that. I'm not too certain. I don't think many of us are certain about this. Yeah, let's get another poll going as well. Will Pogacar win the Dauphiné? Let's say that 2025. Yes or no? That's an easy question, just to get us in the polling mood. 18 seconds now, 54.2 kilometers. We got quite a long way until we get to the foot of the climb. The next climb, 16.2 kilometers, as we said, at 6.8%. So not as challenging as the climb, well, as the Col de la Croix-de-Fer. That has been the biggest climb and most taxing one of the day, but they made it over. There are 13 riders left in that yellow jersey group. Florian Lipovic's up there as well. He is looking very, very good, isn't he? Very good in that white jersey. They're saying he's got Maximan heels. I'm not too certain about that. Are you certain about that? Yeah, I'm not too certain. We're going to see. Yeah, we'll wait and see. But 18 seconds here, 18 seconds for the yellow jersey group up to Romain Bardet. We're seeing Ben Healy as well towards the back here. The Irish rider for EF Education Easy Post. EF Education Easy Post have, of course, been a bit visible in this race. And we'll see what they can do at the Tour de France as well. Obviously, I think they're targeting stages, maybe. Maybe that Mountains jersey. Once again, Carapaz winning it last year and taking a stage win. But, yeah, a good Giro by their standard, because getting a podium, getting 2 stage wins as well. Yeah, you can't be too unhappy about that. But Ben Healy here, 18 seconds. 18 seconds. He's dropped. He's dropped from the yellow jersey group, I think. Yeah, Ben Healy's been distanced because of the pace being put on by Visma Lease Bike. Visma Lease Bike absolutely just ripping this descent up as much as possible. And Sepp Kuss, Matteo Jorgensen. It's a strong unit, isn't it? Strong unit around Jonas Vingegaard. And Tadej Pogacar here, very isolated with only Pavel Sivakov. But you know, the reinforcements, the care package is coming for the Tour in the likes of Adam Yates, Joao Almeida, Felix Großschartner. I don't think Juan Ayuso is going again. Rafa Maiker, would he be on the cards? But they've got a lot of strong riders coming into the team. So Visma Lease Bike, they're kind of their A squad right now. Maybe Simon Yates and Wout van Aert. But Tadej Pogacar is absolutely just enjoying this armchair ride all the way to the finish. Yeah, it's I'm not sure what the plan is here for Visma Lease Bike. If I'm honest, I almost would just let the breakaway go as far as possible, let them take the bonus seconds, and then Tadej, yeah, maybe he does drop Jonas, but we'll see. Maybe Jonas is better here on the final climb. Maybe he just completely flips the script. I mean, that would make for a pretty good race if we've seen the script flip in the time trial, then flip again the following day, and then here. But yeah, don't bet your house on it, I think. But Florian Lipovic with Maxim van Heels, that's a very good ride by Maxim van Heels. And yeah, they're sitting in a good position here, Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. Yeah, Florian Lipovic, who saw him coming? He's kind of just appeared out of nowhere. The rider who used to ride for Tyrol, KTM cycling team, the Pro Continental team. Oh no, the Continental team. They've had a few riders out of this team, I think. Yeah, Felix Engelhardt, he's come onto the World Tour from this team. Karl Waschek. Who else? Not Matthias, his brother. Who else have we had from this team? Don't worry, we still got the descent. 3 riders not finishing today. Rudy Mollard, Dion Smith, and Matteo Trentin. 21 seconds for the yellow jersey group up to the front. Yeah, we were just speculating over the Tyrol team. Tobias Bayer as well. He's been in this team. Patrick Gamper, was he in this team? Georg Steinhauser. I mean, all these names, they're all like coming to the forefront now on the World Tour in some of the biggest races. Georg Zimmermann as well, Patrick Gamper. So yeah, it's a good feeder team to the World Tour, this Austrian Continental team. But that was a bit of a diversion, wasn't it? Cul-de-sac, talking about an Austrian Continental team. Nevertheless, 48 kilometers still to go here for the riders. We still have Romain Bardet out towards the front, chasing his last glory of his very, very incredible career. Many riders don't even get anywhere near the achievements that he's done in his career. And yeah, we'll see what the next chapter for him is. So many good riders in his generation. The French generation was very good with him. Warren Barguil, Thibaut Pinot, Bardet, but we're seeing the Visma Lease Bike riders are still guiding that yellow jersey group. Jonas Vingegaard sitting in second wheel, looking quite motivated for this. 48 kilometers still to go, as we said. And yeah, this is an interesting situation. In this group as well, the yellow jersey group, we haven't really gone through it. Maxim van Heels together with Florian Lipovic, Jonas Vingegaard, Matteo Trentin, no, the other Matteo, Jorgensen, Sepp Kuss, Tadej Pogacar, Pavel Sivakov, Remco Evenepoel isolated completely. Santiago Buitrago from the break, isolated as well. Bruno Amarai in there with his teammate Paul Césac, who's 2 minutes and 49 seconds down on the GC. And then we've got Sergio Higuita as well, who, is looking like... Sergio Higuita and Santiago Buitrago are currently on equal points for that Mountains jersey. So the two Colombians sharing the points. Obviously, one of them was first and then second, and then they flipped it on the next HC climb. So understandable that. But we got a bit of a flat section, or small uphill section here before they descend onto more flat, more descending. But 24 seconds now. Romain Bardet has built up to the yellow jersey group here. Other riders in there as well. Ben Healy, Tobias Halle Johannessen, 3 minutes and 21 seconds down. So good riding by him here. Andreas Leknessson from the break. Guillaume Martin in there with his teammate Clement Bras Afonso. And Alexei Lutsenko from the break as well. Juan Martinez from the break. Louis Menkes from the break. And Joran Shegat as well from the break. So a lot of the breakaway riders still maintaining to stay in this group, obviously. And that's all because they were caught fairly close to the top, and then obviously a descent, so that's why they haven't kind of been blasted out of the back here. So we will wait and see how far they can keep into this race as well. But for the time being, it's looking very good for Romain Bardet fans, and great to have 800 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you think is gonna win the stage. Most of you think Tadej Pogacar is going to be winning the Criterium du Dauphine. 16% of you say no. So 16% of you, can you please explain to us why he's not going to win it? You might be right. We could all us 85% could be wrong. But 25 seconds here. We're seeing Remco Evenepoel very naked here in terms of jersey. He's in his trade kit here. He's sitting on the wheel of Tadej Pogacar. And not a national champion, of course. Olympic champion on the road, but that doesn't give you a jersey, even though I would love to see that. And obviously Olympic champion in the time trial, but also world time trial champion. But doing the job in the time trial, I think unquestionable. He's the #1 time trialist in the world. How far would he rank in terms of the best time trialist in the world? Give it a few years and I think he will be known as the best ever time trialist. That aero tuck position that he's so good at. But 46 kilometers to go here. 26 seconds is the margin that we're looking at now. Interesting situation going up front. Very beautiful bridges here in the middle of the mountains. Quite unnerving when you see it from the helicopter shot. But it's a good picture now for Bardet. It's up to 31 seconds, but we were saying that he needs minutes, not seconds, if he's gonna have anything, a leg to stand on here. But Romain Bardet, I think tomorrow the peloton should just collectively agree that we're gonna let Romain Bardet win the final stage. But I don't think that's gonna happen. What are we seeing as well? The last breakaways for Romain Bardet was on stage 17 of the Giro d'Italia. 111 kilometers he spent in the break. So there is no Group 2 now. Group 2 is the peloton, or the yellow jersey group. So it's literally the situation on the road. Romain Bardet, and then the yellow jersey group. 29 seconds down here. But Romain Bardet just soaking up that TV time, getting a bit more exposure for his team. And why is he not going to the Tour? Finish your race in the Tour, not on the Dauphiné. It's so silly. He would get the Champs-Élysées romantic last lap, but maybe not with Montmartre being included. It's fine. C'est la vie. Maximum Hills, we said he's in there. Good ride from him, because he was not in the break. Obviously, he's been brought in from Lotto Destiny last year, and has already taken a win in the Vuelta a Andalucía. Last victory for Romain Bardet. Can anyone guess? He has had 11 career victories in his career, and the last one was in the Tour de France in stage 1. That very incredible 1-2 finish between him and Frank Van den Broek. And we're just seeing Tadej Pogacar absolutely enjoying life here, chatting with everyone. Yeah, everyone else looking a bit worried about this, but the yellow jersey, spriteful as ever, and being helped by another yellow jersey. Is that what's happening? Do Visma Lease Bike think that Tadej Pogacar is on their team because he's wearing yellow, and that's why they're doing all the work for UAE Team Emirates? Obviously, I'm joking, but it's weird, isn't it? It's so weird. Ineos Grenadiers tactics being borrowed here. 34 seconds, less than 44 kilometers to go here of this stage. Are we going to see a big move by Tadej Pogacar? Is he going to win his third stage of this Criterium du Dauphine? Winning on stage 1, winning yesterday, and could potentially be winning today. This is one of the stages that was highlighted potentially being where they could put him in problems. They've almost got him isolated. Only Sivakov in there. Great to have Paddy Dunn in the chat as well. Yeah, have a good journey through Europe. What are we saying as well? Never seen Remco this chiseled before. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he's taking a step up. Maybe he's on that Ozempic diet. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this is. I mean, these guys are -% fat. Some of them, absolutely skeletons with huge lungs. Yeah, it's crazy. The physiques that these guys have to endure in order to be up there, the pure climbers. But yeah, we're getting around 41 seconds now on Pro Cycling Stats, 33 seconds in real time. So who do we trust? Romain Bardet still making use of this descent, but we still in the yellow jersey group. It's now 21 riders. Visma Lease Bike still in firm charge here, 43.3 kilometers still to go here of the stage. And we're getting ever closer to that final climb, 16.2 kilometers long. Remember that, 16.2 kilometers, that final one, the third HC climb of the day. And many of these riders will do, as much as they can to stay up to date with this or stay on the wheel of Tadej Pogacar. But right now it's Visma Lease Bike putting on a firm pace, 42.6 kilometers, 41 seconds still here, 41 seconds still to go. So yeah, this is remarkable here. So 41 seconds. So Pro Cycling Stats was right. So we should never go against the trusted overlords of cycling statistics. But Romain Bardet, eking out his advantage a bit. So he's doubled it effectively. But I mean, still not enough, you would say. Still not enough. Anything can happen on today's stage, but I think Romain Bardet winning this stage is not one of those possibilities. Let's ask you guys, will Bardet win the stage? There you go, yes or no? I think we're going to get a lot of, let's say yeses, because that would be great, wouldn't it? In his second last day of being a pro, he wins, but I don't think many of you have faith in that. Romain Bardet doing an absolutely masterclass in how to descend like a demon, and the incredible rider, the French talisman, so close to winning the Tour de France in his own right. Third place twice and winning the polka dot jersey as well. 43 seconds here. He's absolutely just pushing the limits towards the bottom of this climb. Bardet, can he do it? 81% of you say no. We believe. Allez, Roman. Allez. 44 seconds. I mean, we were saying 4 minutes, but he's building up. But when Visma Lease Bike have got a plan in mind and they have a lot of resources at their hand, I don't think Bardet can do this. 40k, so it's going to be a 25-mile time trial that includes 10 miles of climbing. So yeah, I don't see this happening. I don't think any of us see this happening, but it would be great. It would be great. Anything can happen here. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the kind coffee donation as well. Based on the interviews yesterday, everyone gave up after yesterday. Kind of bothers me, to be honest. Also, if Roman wins, it'll be because it was given to him. Yeah, I mean, if he does win, that would be insane, wouldn't it? It would be a great victory. But in the era of Tadej, Cannibal, Pogacar, I don't think there's any gifts given. But you would love to see it, wouldn't you? You would love to see it. Let's hope the riders don't give up in the Tour de France, because that would make for a very stale tour. We want an exciting tour. We want the battles. We want the fighting till the end. Is that going to happen this year? Who knows? But 40 kilometers still to go here of the climb. Plenty of things can happen in this year's Tour de France. We got plenty of stuff coming up on the channel here, on the Cycling Dane Extra channel, on the Cycling Dane Action channel. So good reason to subscribe as well if you haven't already. But 900 people in the chat. Good to have you all here, and let us know where you're watching from as well with a flag. Let's see all the flags pop up in the chat, as we are on this kind of bit of a stale part of the stage with the descent. 50 seconds now. Bardet has got it up to 50 seconds. And interesting, isn't it? 50 seconds. Is that enough? Definitely not. 80% say no in the chat. So, yeah, not happening, I think. But we can dream. We can dream. Impossible is nothing, as Nike say. No? But 38.9 kilometers. The kilometers are ticking down fast. And, are we going to get a stage victory here from the great Romain Bardet? Visma Lease Bike doing everything to destroy that dream. But Visma Lease Bike, their team, is it strong enough to crack Tadej Pogacar? You're going to get the Giro d'Italia champion, Simon Yates, and you're going to get Wout van Aert in there. You're going to get a phenomenal amount of resources at your disposal. So, it could happen. It could happen. But, great to have so many flags in the chat. We've got Philippines, Canada, Sergio, I do not recall. Is that Camp Verde? No. Okay, I'm getting tested on my flag knowledge here. Danish flags as well. Good day, Elsam. And Polish flags as well. I mean, Polish riders, Micah, obviously. So, we'll wait and see. 54 seconds here for that yellow jersey group here. So he has built up a sizable lead here. Sizable lead for Romain Bardet, but it's not happening, is it? Let's be honest. Great to have Rob here as well. Channel members assemble. And for the time being, we're seeing, is this Sepp Kuss coming to the front? The yellow jersey group here just getting organized, looking around. Remco Evenepoel looking around. He's like, wait, why have you guys got help? I haven't got any help. Drinks being passed around between the Visma Lease Bike riders. Remco Evenepoel thinking, wait, I want helpers. Why haven't I not got any? There's nobody here for Remco. Didn't they lose Louis Verake as well? So Visma, I think they're trying to hit out with one of the riders now. So there's an attack. Who's this? It's not Jonas Vingegaard. I think it might be Sepp Kuss. Is this Sepp Kuss? It's being marked by Remco Evenepoel. So, I mean, that would suggest that it's Matteo Jorgensen of all people. So, we'll wait and see. But great to have so many people in the chat. Many of you all over the world, which is great to see. All of us united by our love of cycling. And right now we've got 37.2 kilometers. 54 seconds for Romain Bardet. And Group 2 dynamics is happening at the front. Pavel Sivakov is now taking up the charge, thanking Visma Lease Bike for doing the work for UAE. But they're hitting out now. They're hitting out with, I think this is Sepp Kuss. This looks like the attacking style of Sepp Kuss. So Sepp Kuss is just putting Pavel Sivakov under some pressure here. 53 seconds is still the margin up to Romain Bardet. And Bardet, we all believe, actually no, 18% of us believe, but it's the Vuelta a España winner from 2023 that is trying to get up the road here. So 50 seconds, but Pavel Sivakov is not allowing this to go up the road here. So Sepp Kuss wants to, they're trying to do the UAE tactic from last year at the Tour. Do you remember this? I was so astonished by this. I thought it was well played. They sent Adam Yates up. He attacked first, and then Tadej Pogacar attacked up to him. And that was tactic masterclass by UAE Team Emirates last year. They could have used some of that in the Tour, in the Giro on that on the penultimate stage. But Isaac Del Toro is still second place, still white jersey, but it could have been. Wendell is from Nauru. Nauru. Yeah, okay, that flag. I didn't recognize that flag, but I recognize the country. Pavel Sivakov here. We got Movistar up here as well. Who's the Movistar rider? Is that Enric Mas? Movistar. Yeah, it is Enric Mas. He's 3 minutes and 45 seconds down. So, bit of work for him to do. Mas getting angry at someone. I mean, I've seen him angry at other people as well. I think Guillaume Martin, he was angry at Guillaume Martin there for a second. Strange. But it's down to 43 seconds now. So a bit of heated, heat going on in the emotions as well, not just the weather. But 36 kilometers still to go here. We got about 20 kilometers until we get to the foot of the final climb. So the pressure's on, the pace is on. This is where you really need to have teammates. Louis Meintjes is towards the back of this yellow jersey group. They still have 42 seconds of a deficit, and it's right now being led on by the Franco-Russian Pavel Sivakov with number 5 from Movistar. I think they have 2 Movistar riders in this group, but they're only showing one in... Well, let's see. They're only showing one, I think, on Pro Cycling Stats. So Movistar, number 5. That's Gregor Mühlberger? Can that be right? Am I seeing wrong? I think I'm seeing something wrong. Let's assume it's Enric Mas. We'll assume it's him. But, yeah, I could be wrong here. Remco Evenepoel still in there. We've still got Vingegaard, Matteo Jorgensen, Sepp Kuss, Ben Tollett is what they're saying. So, I think we've got another yellow jersey rider. Emmanuel Buchmann as well has joined this group. So, yeah, I think riders have been joining from behind. So, yeah. But Pavel Sivakov is still taking charge of this. So, maybe it is Gregor Mühlberger. Maybe not. But great to have 900 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Who you think is going to win. In our poll, most of you have said we are not going to be getting a win from Romain Bardet. So thanks, guys. Thanks for the optimism. But Romain Bardet, he's not listening to us. He's absolutely just going down the descent here at 73 kilometers an hour. Obviously, we've seen these guys do 100 kilometers, more than 100 kilometers. I wonder what the fastest recorded time has been, but 33 kilometers still to go here for the Frenchman from Brioude. If he is actually going to just manage to do this, is he going to be able to take this fairy tale victory? Who knows? Who knows? What are we saying as well? Why did Visma wait for Sivakov to attack? Visma doing Visma things, I think. I thought they were trying to isolate Tadej Pogacar here. Didn't quite work, but I mean they've got a lot of riders now for that final climb, so maybe they're going to try and do something later. So maybe they should have tried to get Sepp Kuss as far up as possible, so he would have been available for the final climb. But maybe he would have been completely spent. We're seeing the back end of this group as well. It is our man Alexei Lutsenko, the Mr. Kazakhstan, the former top 10 finisher and stage winner of the Tour de France. Has he been electric this year for Israel Premier Tech? He kind of left Astana when they needed him the most. They needed a points grabber. FT Bicycling is saying fastest recorded downhill road race speed was 140 kilometers an hour. Oof. Yeah, something can go very, very bad very quickly at that speed. But 45 seconds is what Romain Bardet has to play with now. 32 kilometers to go, 20 miles to the finish. And great to have so many people in the chat. And as Rhonda says, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we are doing many more of things here on the channel. Of course, we're going to be streaming tomorrow of the final stage of the Dauphiné. Tour de Suisse, probably not. But Tour de France for sure, and then we've got plenty of videos coming up on the channel as well. So a lot of good content, a lot of interesting content, and it helps when you're a cycling fan as well, because then you're like, what do I want to watch? We will wait and see what's going to happen here. We're just getting helicopter shots here. We want to see the situation. Romain Bardet, come on, allez Romain, get your 12th victory. His 11th victory, the stage 1 of the Tour de France last year. What an absolute incredible win that was. And yeah, now riding for Picnic Post NL, changing from Groupama. No, wait, not Groupama. AG2R Mondial. 31 kilometers still to go here. 47 seconds. 48 seconds. So he is building the lead back up here. Allez, Roman. Allez, you can do this. We believe in you. And yeah, super nice guy. It's absolutely incredible what he's done. Thank you, Richard, as well, for subscribing and liking. We're on 191 likes, so, well, nowhere near our community, yeah, record. I think that is like 2,000, but every like helps. So, yeah, we're just watching helicopter shots. We don't really want to see helicopter shots. Come on, TV organizers. Okay, here we go. Who are we seeing here? The number one. Who's the number one? Is that Maxim Van Heels? Number one of the race. Obviously because Primož Roglič won it last year. Yeah, it is Maxim Van Heels is the number one on the race. Not Florian Lipovic, but it is, yeah, Maxim Van Heels, who's had a pretty good year, you have to say. Win in the Tour of Norway as well. Win in the Vuelta a Andalucía that we covered on the Cycling Day and Extra channel. And finished 4th overall in that race. And yeah, not bad there. But yeah, 30 kilometers still to go here. 49 seconds still to make up if they're going to be able to do anything. But for the time being, yeah, so far so good for Roman. But I don't know if he's going to be able to get to the foot of the climb with any advantage, if I'm honest. So yeah, we'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's very touch and go if he's even going to get to the foot of the climb. But Pavel Sivakov is the man in charge at the front here. Visma Lease Bike have gotten more resources. They've got 2 riders around Jonas Vingegaard. But Pavel Sivakov is leading 2 Movistar riders behind him. Who is this? We were talking about Enric Mas, and is it Gregor Mühlberger? It could be the Austrian rider. Pro Cycling Stats don't have a second Movistar. Oh, they do. Oh, that makes sense. It's Ivan Romeo. Ivan Romeo. So, yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? But Ivan Romeo already finished off his... already finished it off. So, well done to him. He's completed his Dauphiné on stage 3. And the youngster, the under-23 world champion, will definitely do his best to do something here. Yeah, what are we saying here? Space is saying, why does every French rider become Thomas Voeckler nearing the end of their career? Yeah, that is not wrong, is it? It's not wrong. Always this, like, audacious attacks, maybe sometimes very daring attacks that have no chance of finishing, but for the time being, yeah, Romain Bardet is doing everything in his power to try and stay up towards the front, stay up for as long as possible, reach out for glory for one last time. Yeah, is it going to happen here today for Romain Bardet? I don't think so, but it could be very close here. It can't, well, if Tadej Pogacar starts to attack, that 50-second lead is going to vaporize quicker than you can say Romain Bardet. But yeah, or quicker than you can say Picnic Post NL. Maybe that's a better one. But Romain Bardet, he's coming very close to the intermediate sprint that we talked about. There's 3 seconds available. So this does make it a bit interesting, because if Romain Bardet takes the 3 seconds, there's still the 2 and the 1 bonus seconds available. So maybe we will see a bit of a sprint. Maybe Remco Evenepoel will try and take that. But yeah, Remco Evenepoel sitting 1 minute and 22 seconds down, courtesy of yesterday. Losing time there, of course, and that was a big shock to the system, getting outclimbed by some of the domestiques of Matteo Jorgensen and by Lipovic as well. So he's not even in the white jersey. That is sitting firmly on the shoulders of the German. Almost the star of this Dauphiné. Of course, he's had moments in other races, but this has kind of been riding into, well, what would you say? Coming into his own So yeah, we'll see what he can do. It's time for a new poll as well, because most of you didn't agree with that poll. And yeah, who will win the stage? Let's say that. Who will win the stage? That's an easy one. Will it be Vingegaard? Will it be Pogacar? We'll put Bardet still in there. We've still got Sivakov at the front with Movistar with 2 riders behind. Yeah, so Pavel Sivakov, extraordinary rider, good talent, and they're on a bit of an uncharacterized climb here. Movistar, oh no, Movistar getting a feed here. I thought it was the motorbike that they were trying to tell to go away, but Tadej Pogacar sitting on the wheel of Remco Evenepoel. Tadej Pogacar's got Vingegaard on his wheel. So, yeah. What are we saying as well? Is Pogacar 100 to win the Tour? I mean, if he doesn't crash. He's on 97 wins. So if he wins today and tomorrow and then wins the overall of the Criterium du Dauphine, he will be on 100 wins professionally. And many sprinters don't even get to 100, let alone climbers or GC riders. But it just shows his absolute dominance. Obviously, he's also very, very good classics monument rider, as we know. But Bardet still's got 46 seconds of a lead here. 26.9 kilometers to go. 16.2 kilometers is what we've got of the last climb, the HC climb. So there's still a lot of climbing to go here for the riders. And 16.2 kilometers at just over 6%. Yeah, it's no mean feat here. But Romain Bardet needs, yeah, well, you guys were saying 5 minutes he needs. But yeah, great to have 1,000 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Romain Bardet is the man that we're all looking out for. And I mean, this is a good time to plug that I actually did ride with Romain Bardet on the rest day last year. So I'll share that video with everyone if you want to see it later on. But yeah, Romain Bardet, super, super strong guy. We're seeing a rider struggling towards the back here of the yellow jersey group. The pressure being applied here on this uncategorized incline. So interesting to say the least. But yeah, are we going to see a big push here? Is there going to be a big push from many of the riders in this group before the start of the incline? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to get that, but it's looking very interesting here. It's very interesting with him getting a bit of a leash, and could maybe, if he has enough in the tank, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that. So I'll share the Romain Bardet video from last year's Tour de France, where on the rest day I actually got to ride with him for a few minutes while they were doing very intense training, DSM at the time. What are we saying as well? Will the Tour be disrupted by protesters? I hope not. I definitely hope not. JJ saying we're all waiting for the GC fireworks. Absolutely. Pavel Sivakov still guiding them towards the front here. And it's interesting, the situation that one Pavel Sivakov is able to keep control of the front end of the bunch here. So doing a very good job here, riding like 3 men here. And maybe we can see a big effort here by UAE Team Emirates, Visma Lease bike, to try and put him into some problems. But for the time being, it's looking fairly good for Pogacar. No real threat anywhere, and just taking it fairly comfortable here. And we'll wait and see if he's gonna do a big attack and step off everyone that we're very used to seeing now. And that performance yesterday was nothing out of the ordinary, but still was a bit not. I don't think we were expecting that level of dominance after the time trial. But yeah, we'll wait and see if Visma and Vingegaard can hit back at the Slovenian here. They really need to break him if they're going to be able to do anything. But for the time being, 24.5 kilometers, 37 seconds. So Romain Bardet is losing a bit of that lead. Is he going to be able to salvage anything here? Yeah, we'll wait and see. But I think he might not even get to the foot of the climb before he gets caught here with this level of speed. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. But Visma Lease Bike and UAT Mermaids are not going to be giving any gifts here today. So Romain Bardet, I don't think is going to be getting a stage win, unfortunately, for any Romain Bardet fans, myself included. But 36 seconds, that climb, we're talking about that as well. Is it going to be, yeah, I mean, the top 10 as well. We haven't really talked about the top 10, but there's definitely going to be some movements in that. I mean, Remco Evenepoel would definitely like to get that white jersey back. 24 kilometers, still seeing Pavel Sivakov with 3 Movistar riders behind. So those Movistar riders have absolutely, yeah, they've just not doubled. They've increased by 33%. So I think the pace isn't that fast, and then groups behind have been able to catch up because they have just increased in numbers. And yeah, no extra UAT Emirates riders. We did say it's quite a skeleton squad that they came with here. Romain Bardet, 23.7 kilometers, still got 41 seconds. Just coming onto a main road here. Obviously, it's completely closed. But yeah, it must be extraordinary for the fans to see Romain Bardet in the last few throws of his career. Just absolutely putting everything on the line. I'm sure we're going to see him in the break tomorrow as well. His final day, it would have been great to have seen him in the Tour. We've said that already. I've said that too many times, but yeah, I don't think he's going to be changing his mind. He will obviously be a presence at the Tour de France, but just not, yeah, riding it, unfortunately. But Romain Bardet, he's soaking in this. Every single pain of the pedals are producing. I think he's loving this. The grimace on his face, one last time to kind of throw everything at this. And who knows if he's even got anything left in the tank to do something later on in this Dauphiné. I mean, later, tomorrow. It's his final ever day as a pro. So 23.2 kilometers. Great to have over 1,000 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from with a flag. Let's see how many flags we can get in the chat. Can we get 1,100 flags in the chat? I don't think so. But maybe. Jonas Vingegaard, number 11. And yeah, with that Danish helmet, they're riding quite far down here. Carlos Rodriguez has joined back in this group as well. So it's kind of swelled up this group. There's a lot of riders in here. Jonas Vingegaard enough to blow a kiss to the camera. So maybe he's very confident about this. There's a few Groupama FDJ riders in there as well. But Tadej Pogacar, we're seeing the main man. He's up here. Remco Evenepoel in front of him. Ineos Grenadiers, Ben Healy in there as well. There's so many riders now. I think there are around 20, 30 riders. So, yeah, this is looking quite interesting. What is going to happen? I think this group is going to blow apart, let's be honest. Completely blow apart when we get to the foot of the climb. So, yeah, it's interesting battle, this. I think the top 10 battle will be very, very fascinating, to say the least. We'll have a lot of movement. How much does the top 10 count for you as a rider in your Palmares? Obviously, we had Derek G on the podium last year. That was a big result for him. 4th place in the Giro, top 10 in the Tour as well. Tadej Pogacar on the radio. Who's he radioing? He's only got Pavel Sivakov left in this group, it seems. Let's check Pro Cycling Stats. Let's see if they've determined who's actually in this group. Tadej Pogacar is going back. So what is this? Movistar with many riders in here as well. So yeah, there's a lot of riders. Uno X have a few riders. Guillaume Martin has some riders. Lenny Martinez, I think, is in there as well. But Tadej Pogacar is just going back to the team car. I wonder what that is. Many flags in the chat. Australia, Switzerland, England, Germany, Canada, Wales, Pakistan. We had Philippines earlier as well. We had, yeah, great to have you all here. And we're still watching the front here. Movistar is behind UAT Mermaids. Tadej Pogacar coming back to the car, just getting a feed here, talking tactics. What's the tactics? The tactics is I'm going to absolutely destroy everyone on this final climb. Simple plan, and they have the man that can execute it completely. 21.2 kilometers still to go here of the stage. And yeah, Tadej Pogacar, what can he do here? Is he going to be winning this stage today? Many of you think yes. 39 seconds for Romain Bardet, still the man from Brioude, the man riding his final, well, penultimate penultimate stage of his very, very illustrious career. One of, well, it's not really the golden generation of France, is it? It's the modern golden generation of France. Vauclair, Pinot, Bardet, obviously, and Warren Barguil. But Tadej Pogacar, he's on feeding duties here, so he's going up and giving feed to Pavel Sivakov, and I think that is kind of a demoralizing sight, isn't it? That he just rides so easily up. He's become the domestique. So, yeah. 20.5 kilometers still to go here. 38 seconds. It's kind of stagnated now. We still have a bit to go before we get to that next final climb here. So a bit more to go for these riders. But we have still got Romain Bardet here in the mountain valleys, pedaling as hard as he can. His last few pedal strokes as a professional cyclist. Can he do it? That is the big question. Many of you doubting him, doubting the French talisman, the Picnic Post-Denal rider. He's had very big results in his career. He knows what it's like to win the biggest races. Getting a bit of a toe from the motorbike as well. Maybe a bit of a favorable one. Maybe it's a Romain Bardet fan. So, yeah. But he needs everything he can here if he's going to be able to withstand the surge that's going to be coming from behind here. Obviously, he has nobody to help him behind or in this group. It's all him by himself. So, yeah. The riders behind, 19.5 kilometers still to go here, 38 seconds. And we're getting ever closer to that final climb of the day. That final climb we spoke about before, 16.2 kilometers at 6.8%. And it has a very, consistent start. First 7 kilometers around the 6-7% mark, more towards the 7. And we're getting very close to that intermediate sprint as well, where there are bonification seconds up for grabs, 3, 2, and 1. And of course, at the finish, we have 10, 6, and 4. So there's a lot of things happening here. Tadej Pogacar versus Romain Bardet. Is that the big battle here? But 500 of you have voted, and 70% have said that Tadej Pogacar is going to be winning this stage. Remco Evenepoel in problems here. Maybe we should ask you guys that. Should Remco leave Soudal Quickstep? I think that is quite a good question. Remco Evenepoel, obviously, we have this quiet zone. 18.6 kilometers still to go. Intermediate sprint is the next focal point or the next point of interest. Where should Remco go in 2026? Let's say that. Are we gonna get him to stay at Quickstep, or is he gonna go to Ineos, or should he go to Red Bull? There you go. Or we should have put Cofidis in there as well. Nah, let's not kid ourselves. I mean, AG2R. I presume he speaks French. 18 kilometers to go here. Sergio Higuita, one of the riders, tied for that Mountains jersey with his countryman of Santiago Butrago. We'll see if they will be in the mix here today on the final climb. And yeah, it remains to be seen what's going to happen here. We're seeing the 24 hours of Le Mans as well on our pictures. Roger Federer of all people are there. So is he the one starting Le Mans motor race? But we don't really care about that. Why are we seeing that? We only care about the Criterium du Dauphine. The biggest stars of cycling are there, apart from Wout and, arguably Roglic. The Vuelta a España winner, as we know. But for the time being, Romain Bardet has 39 seconds here. That is his lead. He's got 500 meters until he gets to that bonification sprint. 10 points in the green jersey. 3 bonus seconds up for grabs. And I think behind we're going to get a bit of a movement going on here for those other seconds. Or will Tadej even care? I don't even know if he will care. Does he need those seconds? Not really. Let's be honest. 17.2 kilometers, 39 seconds. Romain Bardet is going to be the first rider to cross the intermediate sprint. And yeah, it remains to see what's going to happen here. Romain Bardet soaking in the plaudits, getting a bottle. No. Sprint coming up here. Well, not really for him. He's going to be crossing the line, getting those 3 points. And yeah, a few more coppers or a few more coins to the Picnic Postadal, prize fund. But behind, Uno X are looking interested. Pavel Sivakov is just on guarding duties. Movistar got 3 riders up towards there. We also have Visma Lisa Bike looking interested. Remco Evenepoel, maybe he'll try and do a dig here. Yeah, it remains to be seen. But great to have so many people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. We're getting the bonus second sprint for the second and third positions here. Uno X are the ones looking more interested here. So, yeah, Uno X, no fight. That's disappointing, isn't it? No fight for those bonus seconds. But 37 seconds is still the lead for Romain Bardet. So he's maintained that advantage quite well here. Uno X are now coming to the front. Clearly don't like Romain Bardet. So what has Romain Bardet ever done to Uno X here? 16.5 kilometers. Okay, so stats are a bit different for pro cycling stats. But 16.5 kilometers, 6.7%. That is this final climb. He's on the final climb now. So Romain Bardet, his destiny is in his own hands. Not really, but kind of. So can he ride 7.2 watts per kilogram all the way to the top? That's probably what he needs to keep off Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard at this point. So Uno X working for Tobias Halle Johannesson, perhaps. Trying to get him higher up in the standings. But yeah, for the time being, we've got a real fat GC group coming behind. There are around 27 riders in this group. Buchmann from Cofidis in here. We got Lutsenko in here. Uno X have Tobias Halle Johannesson and Andreas Leknesson. First rider to drop is Ben Healy. So Ben Healy is out the back, the Irishman. So he's out the back here. The EF Education EC Pro rider. So yeah, the riders are on the final climb of the day, the final of 3 HC climbs that they have endured, and plenty of strong riders in here. Maximilian Hill still here with his team leader Florian Lipovic. Jonas Vingegaard still has Jorgensen, Kuss, Tollet with him. Tadej Pogacar only has Sivakov. Carlos Rodriguez completely exposed, as is Remco Evenepoel. Santiago Buitrago is alone. There's no Lenny Martinez in this group. And we've got Bruno Amarai. He's got his young team leader, Paul Césax, who sits 2 minutes and 49 seconds down. Sergio Higuita, the virtual leader in the mountains classification, is still here. And yeah, the father of Romain Bardet is being pictured as well at the finishing line. Fingers crossed for his son. And yeah, he's riding out of his heart here. We'll wait and see what he can do. Just threw a bottle to a young fan as well on the side of the road. What a bottle that is. One of the last bottles Romain Bardet throws out in his career. Who else? So Enric Mas has got Gregor Mühlberger in here and Ivan Romeo. Then we talked about the 2 Uno X riders. 30 seconds is the gap now. 30 seconds. Oh my god. AG2R, his old team, are doing him dirty. AG2R do not want to celebrate Romain Bardet. They are coming to the front. AG2R, that's not very nice. Romain was so good for you guys. Got your podium on the tour. And here you are absolutely doing him dirty. He even got a stage win for you guys. Guys. Bruno Amarai. Wow. Guys, UAE are not chasing. Visma are not chasing. Guys. 29 seconds, his lead now. Pavel Sivakov just throws a bottle to the side of the road here. Uno X still looking interested in this. But Paul Césax is, so the young guard, the new guard, is trying to absolutely destroy the party of the old guard going out. So Yeah, the revolving door of cycling is, we can see it right in front of our very eyes here. Ah, guys, Bruno Amarai, stop. Arrête. Don't do this. What are you doing? 14.9 kilometers still to go here of the stage. We still have Romain Bardet, trying to grasp for glory here, doing everything he can, but it looks like it's not going to be his day here. Most of you are saying that Remco Evenepoel should go to Ineos Grenadiers, so only 21% of you saying that he should be staying. Yeah, interesting poll, that. Very interesting by you guys. But yeah, a bit of a split here happening in the yellow jersey group. I think we're seeing riders go out the back. Sergio Higuita fighting to stay on here. That pace from AG2R. Wonder what that is about. Maybe Paul Cizac doesn't like Romain Bardet. He was always a Thibaut Pinot fan growing up, potentially. Who knows? But 27 seconds here. Louis Meintjes out towards the back here, but it is the French riders. It's all a French affair now. It's Romain Bardet at the front and Bruno Amarai chasing him down here. 6% is what the peloton are enduring right now. 26 seconds here, 14.6 kilometers. His old team of AG2R are doing the damage here. We're seeing riders behind. Number 13 is struggling to hang on here. That is Clement Bras Afonso. He's just going, he's in that elimination chair that we say towards the back end of a climbing group. You never want to be there. Louis Meintjes looking very good. Carlos Rodriguez looking a bit better than he did before. And Guillaume Martin, is he going to be able to do something here? But yeah, the pressure is really being put on here by AG2R. Anyone have a clue why they're doing this? Anyone? Is Paul Cizac thinking about the victory here? Romain Bardet clearly feeling the heat as well. Just gave himself a spontaneous shower with his own bidon. But Romain, allez, get a gel on you. Get something. Do something. Come on, Romain. We hope this is going to happen. I don't think it is. 21 seconds now. We can almost see the peloton behind him. But he has to ride his heart out here. I mean, 14 kilometers is a long way to go here. And Sergio Higuita struggling towards the back here. The riders are getting shelved towards the back. So, yeah, it's looking very bad for many of these riders. Sergio Higuita, he's going to be thinking about tomorrow. That polka dot jersey could be up for grabs. But Santiago Buitrago is still up towards the front. So if Santiago Buitrago gets inside, the top 10? Is that correct? Mountains jersey points available. Let's see. I think, if he gets inside the top 10, there are points available. He just needs to get 10th. And then Santiago Buitrago takes that jersey. But obviously there's a certain Tadej Pogacar who, if he wins, he will add a few more points to his account as well. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. But right now, Bruno Amarai is destroying the hearts of any French fan that would love to see Romain Bardet. So it's a French-on-French assault here. And his old team as well. I think that is the other dagger. It's not just a countryman, but it's his old team of AG2R. There's probably personnel in the car that remember when Bardet was there. Maybe they still feel heartbroken that he left. 13.9 kilometers still to go here. 14 seconds. Oh, it's coming down, isn't it? It's coming down. And, this is interesting. 14 seconds. What is going to happen here? 17 seconds. It's too far, isn't it? I don't think Bardet is going to be able to do this. But Bruno Amarai is still continuing this onslaught on French hopes. Visma Lease Bike have a plethora of riders behind. So I think they're going to try and do something at some point. We're seeing Buitrago struggling here. Is this Buitrago? Yeah, Santiago Buitrago. So, I mean, that dream of finishing 10th and taking the climbers jersey outright, that's not going to happen here. The 10th place finisher of last year's Tour de France is not going to be doing anything here. Maxime Van Gils at the back as well. So, Maxime Van Gils just throwing a bottle to a fan, which was always nice. I hope they don't get punished for that if they throw bidons, because that would be very distasteful by the UCI and ASO. But, I mean, they don't really care if they make friends or not. They have some weird movements. But Romain Bardet, if he looks behind, you will see the heartbreaking sight of his old team chasing him down. He still has 10 seconds apparently, but Romain looks behind. He knows he's moments away from being reeled in by AG2R of all people. AG2R. Traitors. Absolute traitors. This is, yeah, French on French action, as Alan said in the chat. This is not good. Where is the French Allez Bleu? There is no Allez Bleu here. This is bleu on bleu action. And yeah, wow. This is interesting. Well, this is sad stuff, really. But Romain Bardet still has 13 seconds here. 9% is where he's at here. Trying everything. Looks behind. Can't quite see them. He knows his day is done here. And yeah, this is looking interesting, isn't it? Romain Bardet doing everything he can here to push. Oh, there's a beautiful climb behind them. A very steep road up there, but I mean, they're not going up there. That looked a bit tasty for hill climbers. But 10 seconds here, 10 seconds. Romain Bardet, I think he's reluctant, or I think he's given up by now. I think he knows it's over. The yellow jersey group is coming, led by AG2R. For whatever reason, the French squad decided to destroy the dreams of all of us. And I think we're getting a move here by Visma Lease Bike. Visma Lease Bike throwing a rider up. So there's a move as they catch Romain Bardet. He's going to be passed by a Visma Lease Bike rider. Sepp Kuss is doing attack here, and they're trying to emulate what UAE Team Emirates did from last year's Tour de France by throwing a rider up, and then the rider's gonna, well, the principal rider is gonna attack up to them. So UAE, Visma Lease Bike, weird tactics in the last few years, but they're trying it again here. I mean, it's fine, isn't it? We want to see something, because if they just do nothing and Tadej Pogacar drops anyone, that, yeah, you have to try something. Try everything. You never know the day that he might crack here. They did a very good tactic in 2022, was it, where they went absolutely crazy on Tadej Pogacar with Primož Roglic and really battered him. Tadej really was outgunned there. So, yeah, we will wait and see here. But right now, Pavel Sivakov coming to the front, really earning his bacon here. And, yeah, he's controlling the field with a yellow jersey on his wheel, which is Tadej Pogacar, ready for anything. They don't really care about Sepp Kuss, do they? But, yeah, a wave goodbye from Romain Bardet. He knows his day is over. And Bardet out the back already. He's gotten the prize of the most combative rider, so at least that's good. At least that's good. He got something out of today. Oh, he's with Bruno Amorai. Is he gonna say, "What were you doing? You beeping beep beep beep. You son of a beep 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 beep." So those two are gonna have a bit of a chat here, I think. Amorai, what on earth were you doing? He's not gonna talk to him at all. Amorai coming over to try and talk with him, but it's not happening. He absolutely ignored him. Sepp Kuss is right out in front. Pavel Sivakov desperately trying to claw back the American. The Vuelta a España winner from 2023 has been keeping a bit of a low profile since that win. And the group behind is absolutely truncating here. It's getting smaller and smaller behind. The heads of state are coming to the front here. Tadej Pogacar riding in second wheel. Absolutely incredible performance here by him. And since we are seeing Romain Bardet go out the back, yeah, what a shame that was. But of course, check out the video on the Cycling Day in Action channel as well. I'll drop the link in the chat. And yeah, that was me riding with Romain Bardet on the rest day last year. Very funny. 12 kilometers still to go here. 12 kilometers. They're saying, yeah, Sepp Kuss, he's been brought back. Oh, attack, attack, attack. It's happening. Tadej Pogacar has just opened up the afterburners. He's attacking now. Oh my goodness. They absolutely just threw everything at. They were trying to out-tactic UAE, but yeah, as Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And right now, Tadej Pogacar just flipped the table. He got annoyed. He got bored. He didn't want to see these silly attempts at doing a tactic for Visma Lease bike and just flipped the table. Didn't want to play anymore. And now we're seeing Tadej Pogacar just sail up the road here. Jonas Vingegaard distanced, unfortunately, 11.6 kilometers up till the finish. And Tadej Pogacar, once again, is leading this. We're getting riders in pursuit. I think this is Florian Lipovic trying to bridge up to Jonas Vingegaard. The domestique's absolutely gone now. Sepp Kuss gone. Yeah, riders have just been distanced, standing still like they were painted onto the ground. But we still got 11.4 kilometers to go here. This is getting absolutely crazy here. We're seeing riders trying to scramble for anything they can get. We're seeing Remco Evenepoel, I think. Is this Remco? Remco with Tobias Halle Johannesson. Remco kind of flicked the elbow here, but I mean, Remco, I think you should be doing the work here because you're high-end GC. But we're seeing the replay here as well. Pavel Sivakov just flicked the elbow, and then Tadej just went absolutely kablamo, and Jonas Vingegaard trying to cover the move by Tadej Pogacar. And this is the first time we've seen Tadej Pogacar out of the saddle. Jonas Vingegaard absolutely in the red and just couldn't do anything. Tadej just absolutely got rid of his Danish foe. And wowza once more. Great to have 1,600 people in the chat. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well, because that doesn't cost a single thing, but that helps out the channel a lot. Florian Lipovic is on the wheel of Jonas Vingegaard. What a ride about this guy. What a ride. This German and Jonas Vingegaard is trying to bridge up to Tadej Pogacar here. They've still got him in the sights. So good riding by Florian Lipovic. Good riding by Jonas Vingegaard as well. Tadej Pogacar, has he gone out too soon? Is he in the red? But we're very close to 300 likes as well. So smash the like button. So yeah, great to have so many people in the chat, and Ronda as well for keeping us all honest. But Remco Evenepoel suffering here, 27 seconds down on Tadej Pogacar. He's got the Norwegian Tour de l'Avenir winner from a few years ago of Tobias Halle Johannesson. His brother won the Tour of Slovenia recently. But we're seeing Tadej Pogacar in that style that we're so used to, riding on his Rainbow Jersey bike, not Red Bull. But a Red Bull rider is riding a third wheel right now. So Tadej Pogacar, I think he is sailing away potentially. I mean, he's still in. They can still see him. So Tadej is not completely all-out attack mode here. I think they are going to be joining back up here. I think they are joining back up here to Tadej. Tadej looks behind. Maybe he thought, it's a bit too much. Maybe he was just trying to get rid of the Visma Lease bike domestiques here. Jonas just ups the pace here. Lipovic just trying to hang on from behind. But right now it's so far so good here. So far so good right now. And great to have so many familiar names in the chat. Thank you, James, for the kind comments, and great to see your name back in the chat as well. So many familiar names in the chat, and great to see you all here. But Tadej Pogacar, Jonas Vingegaard, and Florian Lipovic. Let's get a Lipovic poll going as well. Great riding by him. But the third chasing group is absolutely painted to the ground here, being led up by the Visma Lease bike contingent with no Jonas Vingegaard here. So the domestiques are doing a bit of an effort here, but yeah, they've just given up almost. No doubt they're going hard, let's be honest, no doubt. But Lipovic is struggling here, just being dropped by Jonas Vingegaard. So bit of a shame for the German, but yeah, 10 kilometers they've got until the finish line here. 10 kilometers still to the finish. Vingegaard getting rid of the German, and anything can happen here. Anything can happen on the stage, but it looks like it is going to be a Tadej Pogacar, Jonas Vingegaard duking it out for the win potentially. And Tadej, yellow jersey, Jonas Vingegaard trying to deny him here. All the plans of Visma Lease bike went out the window, and it's come down to mano a mano once more. No Remco Evenepoel here. He's absolutely out the back, unfortunately. But for the time being, Jonas Vingegaard is just trying to claw back his rival, his career rival. These two, an epic relationship in terms of a rivalry on the road. But in this race, it hasn't quite gone the way of Jonas Vingegaard. Does really need to utilize that team. And let's hope that Simon Yates is on an absolute blinder here. He will have to be if he's going to be able to do anything here in services of Jonas Vingegaard. But Tadej Pogacar, he's got absolute clean air behind him. There's nobody there. Jonas Vingegaard, we can just make him out now. So, yeah, I wasn't quite counting that, but it's certainly quite a way there. Quite a way between those two riders. So, we'll wait and see if Jonas can limit the damage here. But Tadej Pogacar, once more, just ripping up the race, as we know he loves to do. It's going to get his 98th victory here. 98th victory. And, yeah, that is very interesting, to say the least. This win is going to be, yeah, another win, essentially. So we'll wait and see. But for the time being, it's looking like he's going to be sealing another win, if we're honest. So we'll wait and see. But right now, Lipovic is trying to claw back Jonas Vingegaard. Vingegaard is trying to claw back Tadej Pogacar. And up towards the front, it is a very fascinating situation, to say the least, between Tadej Pogacar and Vingegaard. But it's around 15-14 seconds now, so maybe this isn't enough. Maybe this is still going to extend more, and we are going to see even more minutes getting taken out of the Vingegaard book here. But anything can still happen on the stage. Vingegaard, he was looking like he was within touching distance, and then it grew even more. But we'll wait and see. But Tadej Pogacar is absolutely just looking like he's doing a chill ride here. He's still got 8.8 kilometers until the top of the climb here. So, yeah, extending the margin to Remco Evenepoel, which is currently sitting at 56 seconds. 56 seconds for him. And, yeah, it's not looking good, is it, for Remco Evenepoel's chances? Even the white jersey is losing about 33 seconds right now, 34 seconds. So there's a lot he needs to do if he's going to be able to do something here. Yeah, he really has a lot to make up on his rivals. Remco Evenepoel certainly is back to the drawing board from them. And yeah, we haven't got a poll going. So let's say, can Vingegaard still win the Tour? Question mark. Yeah, that's a question that many of us are thinking about. So let's get that out to you guys. But 8.3 kilometers still to go here. 16 seconds for Tadej Pogacar of a lead over Jonas Vingegaard. And this is, of course, going to be his first ever Dauphiné win if he does win. And yeah, we haven't seen a Slovenian win this race since last year. Primož Roglič, obviously. But do you think can Vingegaard still win the Tour? Yes or no? It is looking very unlikely in this situation. 18 seconds, 25 seconds for Florian Lipovic. So he's about 7 seconds behind the Dane Jonas Vingegaard. And Remco Evenepoel 59 seconds, almost a minute down. He's got Tobias Halle Johannesson on his wheel. And yeah, Remco Evenepoel back to the drawing board once more. I don't think Remco Evenepoel will ever win the Tour with Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard being there, unfortunately. And Remco wanting Halle Johannesson to do work, but it's not quite happening, is it? Remco Evenepoel, the Olympic double champion here. 3rd place last year in the Tour de France, 8th place in the Dauphiné and winning the white jersey. Has won a stage already in this year's edition of the Dauphiné, but I think that might just be it. I think this might just be it. Tadej Pogacar racing up this climb, 7.7 kilometers still to go here. Probably going faster than most of us can go on a flat on this climb. He's got about 100 meters between him and Jonas, so yeah, they're really taking, well, Pogacar's taking chunks out of Jonas here. So Jonas doing everything he can to try and fight back, but Tadej Pogacar lifts the speed a bit more here, trying to do his best to, yeah, just increase the pace ever so slightly. 19 seconds here, 19 seconds. Florian Lipovic, what can he do here? Yeah, 1 minute and 1 second still to go. Yeah, it's very very hard, isn't it? It's very close call between these guys. 19 seconds. That's quite a fair margin, and these two are gonna just get clear even more so. But Florian Leibowitz, that podium spot that Patrick Blake was talking about at the start of our previous show, or in the previous show, that is looking a lot more interesting now, and potentially could happen, to say the least. And we do, of course, do the recap race analysis of the stages as well. So if you haven't already, check that out. I'll be sure to share that link in the chat. So it would help us a lot if you give us a rating on that and check the podcast out. So the podcast is in the chat right now. But 7 kilometers still to go here. 7 kilometers. Remco Evenepoel is still with his anchor, his Norwegian anchor of Tobias Halle Johannessen. Tobias Halle Johannessen, Uno X's one of their good stars, of course. Hasn't quite delivered of that potential of being a Tour de l'Avenir winner. Jonas Vingegaard never won the Tour de l'Avenir. Remco never won the Tour de l'Avenir. He never went to the Tour de l'Avenir. He completely skipped the under 23 category. And Tadej Pogacar, of course, did win the Tour de l'Avenir. Was that back in 2018, before the pandemic? But yeah, right now, Jonas Vingegaard, the pride of Denmark, 20 seconds behind. Tadej Pogacar, the all-conquering force of Slovenia, the world champion, the Giro champion, Tour champion, Liège-Bastogne-Liège champion. You get the picture. Tour de France, the Tour of Flanders winner, Strade Bianchi. Well, we could go on for many, many minutes, but Tadej Pogacar, Jonas Vingegaard riding his... Was this a new Cervelo? We saw the new Factor bike. Heard rumors of a new Scott bike as well, a new Specialized bike. Obviously, they get new bikes all the time. But 6.6 kilometers still to go here for Tadej Pogacar. The gap is quite stagnant now. It's 20 seconds between the two of them. And I think he's just riding to the tempo of Jonas. Almost like he has the power data of Jonas on his mount. I mean, he just needs to stay ahead of Jonas. He's got a fairly comfortable lead here. And yeah, Jonas Vingegaard, what could have been. But I mean, there's still a few weeks left here, so we'll wait and see if maybe he can find something. They've got Wout coming in, the care package. They've got Simon Yates, the other care package. So there's still troops coming in for Visma Lease bike. But the problem is, when it comes down to mano a mano, it's just you can't do anything. That's it. The best climbers in the world can't keep up with these two guys. So when it comes down to a mano situation, it is always the strongest rider who's going to win on these kind of climbs. And yeah, Tadej Pogacar absolutely just killing everyone here, destroying the opposition, and Vingegaard as well, destroying everyone. So we'll wait and see. These two are leagues above everyone, but Florian Leibowitz is trying to do his best here to claw a third place finish. What are we saying here? Better chance of Scott shaving his beard. Yeah, that is true. Very low chance of that. Maybe I'll grow it all the way out. My partner doesn't like that idea, so maybe I'll respect her wishes. But Tadej Pogacar, 5.9 kilometers still to go here for him. Quite a long attack by him. And yeah, we'll see what he can do later on. But Tadej just absolutely destroying everyone here. This is getting crazy, isn't it? The dominance we're seeing by him. But, I mean, Vingegaard is still holding it. It's still 20 seconds. So it's not like he's disappearing up the road by 3-4 minutes. It's quite a stagnant effort, stagnant gap. Is he cracking? Probably not. I think he's just riding to some sort of tempo. Maybe he's doing his famous Zone 2 ride, 340 watts or whatever. They're probably doing a bit more watts than that. Yeah, it's remarkable, isn't it? 5.5 kilometers still to go here. Are we going to see a stage win from Tadej Pogacar? Obviously, I also talked to the cycling legend of Jens Vogt about this. So, I mean, if you haven't seen that clip, he summarized what he thought about Tadej Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard's that whole rivalry. So I'll make sure to drop that in the chat as well if you haven't seen that. I just think it's interesting because he's one of the most very fascinating characters in the sport, and hearing what he thinks about this was quite insightful. So Yeah, Jens Vogt clip, I'll drop that in the chat as well, so you can check that out after the stage or whenever you want. But Jonas Vingegaard, he's clawing a bit of time back. It says, yeah, what's it saying here? 18 seconds now. 18 seconds is what he's got. 18 seconds. And yeah, clawing 2 seconds back here. 49 seconds, 50 seconds for Lipovic. So Lipovic is going to lose a fair bit of time, but he's gaining time on Remco Evenepoel. So the top 10 is certainly going to be interesting at the end of the day. And Jonas Vingegaard doing his best here to keep the pressure on his career rival of Tadej Pogacar. Vingegaard doesn't really have any other rivals, does he? Other than Tadej. Tadej has Mathieu van der Poel, of course, as well. And yeah, Jonas Vingegaard, Tadej Pogacar, 4.5 kilometers, 19 seconds separating them. Colnago versus Cervelo. And right now Colnago is getting the better of the Cervelo, but I think you could almost get Tadej to ride any bike, and he would be winning. A B-twin bike, and he probably would be winning. Florian Lipovic in that white jersey doing everything he can to limit the losses here. Great ride by him. Remco Evenepoel in that fourth group, or the fourth time check behind. And yeah, it's getting very interesting here, to say the least. Are we seeing anyone? Are we seeing anyone do anything here? Yeah, anything can happen still on the stage. Anything can still happen. 4 kilometers still to go here. Tadej Pogacar is still well and truly in the front. 20 seconds here. 20 seconds. 4 kilometers still to go here. It's very stagnant, isn't it, this race situation? Very stagnant right now. And yeah, this is what it is, isn't it? 3.9 kilometers still to go here of the stage. Great to have 1,800 people in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And let's get some more polls going as well, because right now this situation is quite stale. 22 seconds now, so Pogacar just losing a few seconds. But it's within that margin of error, to say the least. But 1 minute and 2 seconds for Florian Lipovic. Behind, we also have that chase group with Carlos Rodriguez coming to the front here. It was kind of the remnants of the Visma Lease bike riders trying to chase this up. And yeah, what are we saying here in the poll? We're getting 57% of you think no, we're not going to see Vingegaard win the race. And yeah, it's 3.6 kilometers still to go here. Carlos Rodriguez trying to do something here if he can. He's got Paul Césac, I think, behind him, and a few other riders. But we still have Tadej Pogacar, 3.5 kilometers until he gets to the top of the climb. And is he going to be winning today's stage? Almost certainly. And it's at this point where we probably should have put like €5 betting whether he would have won. 3.4 kilometers, 156.7 meters ahead of Jonas Vingegaard is what we're getting by the live statistics. 2.2 kilometers ahead of, Lipovic. Can that be right? Is it really that much? Maybe there's a fast section that they were going across. But great to have Nathan watching from Vancouver as well. Plenty of you across the pond in North America, South America, Central America as well, even though it's not officially a continent. 3.2 kilometers still to go here. And Vingegaard pushing on here, the Dane. 22 seconds. I mean, he's not giving up by any means. And big ring effort here, big ring. And a big ring effort can't really do anything here, but big ring effort by Jonas Vingegaard on this 6%. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? He can see Tadej. He can see Tadej because of a bend, so he can actually see Tadej Pogacar. Jonas, that might give him a bit more of an incentive. He comes into the last 3 kilometers to go. And yeah, right now, 22 seconds. Lipovic 1.9 seconds, or 1 minute and 9 seconds, 1 minute and 10 seconds. And Tadej Pogacar is still leading this. We're at 1,900 people. Can we get to 2,000 people on this stream? Invite your grandma, your cousin, your friend, your whatever. Can we get to 2,000? We haven't seen 2,000 in this stream on the Dauphiné, but 2.7 kilometers still to go. Smash the like button as well if you haven't already. And great to have Moon Doggy 68 from Monaco as well watching, where Tadej Pogacar resides because he doesn't like paying tax. 2.6 kilometers still to go here. 22 seconds, 1 minute and 12 seconds for Florian Lipovic, the white jersey. He's coming across that 3-kilometer mark. That just shows you it's wrong. Great to have Barbados in the house as well. And yeah, a lot of riders are pushed to their limits for sure here. And Remco Evenepoel still has Tobias Halle Johannesson on his wheel. 1 minute and 38 seconds down. They're around 27 seconds down on Florian Lipovic. So Remco Evenepoel really needs to do something. And Jay says, "You sure you want to invite my grandma?" Sure, if she likes cycling. Probably not. My grandmother doesn't like cycling. But yeah, 2.3 kilometers still to go here. 1 minute and 13 seconds. That is all we've got left here. Oh, well, the gap between Lipovic. But yeah, Tadej Pogacar, 22 seconds. It's been like that for quite a while, between that and 20 seconds. Tadej looks, he's not even, well, he looks very comfortable, doesn't he? Not even opening his mouth. Great to have so many regulars in the chat as well. Here we've got a long shot. Maybe we can get Jonas Vingegaard behind. Yeah, are we going to see it? Team Car hasn't come, so that gap hasn't opened over a minute. But Jonas Vingegaard, we can't quite make him out there. But yeah, 1.9 kilometers to go here. Jonas, if you have anything left in the tank, now's the time to give it. And anything can happen, maybe for the top 5 to 10, maybe that anything can happen there. But for the time being, Tadej Pogacar, he's been at the front of this race for quite a while now. Great to have Albert as well, watching from Guyana, Georgetown. And yeah, Tadej Pogacar is just coming around the last few corners. 1.8 kilometers still to go here of the stage. Yeah, Jonas 24 seconds down, so he's starting to lose a bit more time there. And yeah, it's not a pretty picture here for Vingegaard fans and Visma Lease Bike fans, including myself. Well, Vingegaard fan, Visma Lease Bike fan, I don't know. Smash the like button as well. We're getting close to 500. Well done, guys. Well done. 1.6 kilometers to go here. Jonas in second place on the road. Second place in GC as well. A yellow jersey in this year's Dauphiné seemed a step too far. And he's passing the Visma Lease Bike bus, the Groupama FDJ bus, the UAE bus. So they're seeing where they're going to be finishing the stage, but they need to ignore that and just focus and get to the finishing line. Remco Evenepoel struggling. Lipovic is trying to hold on here. He's gaining time. He's gaining bucket loads of time here. So, yeah, Lipovic, a great ride by him. And I think we need to start talking about they need to pick him instead of Primož Roglic. So, yeah, crazy stuff here. Crazy stuff. Yeah, great riding here. But 1.2 kilometers still to go here. 1 minute and 25 seconds to Lipovic. 24 seconds to Vingegaard. Tadej is in the top near the finish now. 1.2 kilometers. He's getting it to the last kilometer. And just soaking up the praise from the crowd. Not many people here, to be fair. Yeah, coming to a ski resort in the summer. I mean, if this was the Tour, it would be filled with people. But it's a bit different when it's the Dauphiné, isn't it? And yeah, we're just seeing Tadej Pogacar coming under the 1 kilometer to go. And Jonas Vingegaard trying to do his best here to limit the damage, limit the losses he's receiving. One more stage. People were saying that this was going to be the weakness for Tadej Pogacar, but he absolutely just flipped the script once more. And yeah, less than 800 meters to go for the world champion, the champion in waiting potentially. And yeah, we're still waiting. We're not seeing many riders from the back as well, so a bit annoying. We're not really getting the picture of the battle ensuing behind. So yeah, we'll wait and see for that. But less than 750 meters to go here. what is going to happen here on the stage. I mean, Tadej Pogacar really just pushing on here. He's doing everything in his power to keep this train going. 660 meters. Tadej, what has he got left in the tank for tomorrow's stage? 30 seconds here for Vingegaard, so it's increasing. So I think Vingegaard is fading at this moment in time. And yeah, 570 meters here for Tadej Pogacar. We're seeing Tadej coming towards the finishing line. Absolutely rocket fuel on this rider today once more. Jonas Vingegaard absolutely just feeling the burn here. Oof. It's absolutely painful stuff for the Dane and any Danish fans as well. Obviously, we want to see our Danish champion do his best here. And smash the like button as well if you haven't already. As Ronda said, we've got, not long until we get to 500. Florian Lipovic here, he's kind of creeping towards the 1 kilometer mark. And yeah, Tadej Pogacar, he's got less than 400 meters until he crosses that winning line to get win number 98. And if he wins tomorrow, then technically he's won the 100th win, because that means that he's got career victory, including the overall, of 100 victories. So the 100 victories would be there. So if I was him, I'd be like, well, actually, I want to add the tour. I don't want to hear. So Tadej Pogacar looks around. No team car behind him. No, he hasn't sat up yet. He's just taking it easy and crosses the line. Salutes the crowd. Boom, 2 hands in the air. The clock has started. Maybe Jonas is going to stop it a bit sooner. There is bonus seconds up for grabs as well. Jonas is going to stop the time here at 14 seconds, I make it. 14 seconds. So did claw it a bit back here. He clawed it a bit back. Jonas Vingegaard just managing to get a bit of time back there towards the end. We'll get the top 10 as well. We'll get the GC top 10. There's still a lot here to kind of dissect. And yeah, Florian Lipovic, he's just clawing himself up towards the finish. Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, superstar in the making, the German rider, wearing the white jersey. I think he is going to get to a 3rd place at the end of the stage. Jonas Vingegaard looking disheartened, obviously just losing another battle once more to his arch rival of Tadej Pogacar is not what you want to see. But Florian Lipovic here coming up towards the finishing line. When is he going to stop the clock? He's outside a minute. So Florian Lipovic outside a minute already, and we'll see what he can limit this to. Florian Lipovic, where is he going to stop the clock here? The Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe rider, it's going to be 1 minute and 21 seconds. 1 minute and 21 seconds. Jonas Vingegaard here, he's just looking around here, getting this special drink here. But Tobias Halle Johannessen has discarded Remco Evenepoel. So the Norwegian sandbagging, potentially. And just attacking Remco Evenepoel. So Remco Evenepoel distanced by the Tour de l'Avenir winner of a few years ago. And the star of, Uno X, potentially. Andreas Leknesund and Christoph, potentially. And Magnus Cort Nielsen would argue about that. But Remco Evenepoel, hemorrhaging time. Remco Evenepoel in big problems here. So, Tobias Halle Johannessen just making his way up towards the front here. He's going to be the 4th rider of the stage. We're kind of seeing the top 10 unfold, but I will, of course, get you the top 10 of the GC. Remco Evenepoel well and truly suffering here. The former world champion, the Olympic champion. And Tobias Halle Johannessen, great ride by him. I don't think he was very high up in GC, so I don't think that will do too much to the standings. The Remco coming in. The clock is going to stop far down here. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So, a big time loss there to his rivals. Big time loss. Carlos Rodriguez, he's just trying to up the pace here as well. Behind him, we've got Movistar. Is it Enric Mas or is it Ivano Romeo? We got Matteo Jorgensen. Remco Evenepoel obviously looking a bit disheartened here at the finish line. Not quite what he would have wanted, if we're honest. But Carlos Rodriguez, it looks like maybe it's Matteo Jorgensen on the wheel of the Movistar rider. A great ride by Emmanuel Buchwinen as well. I think we have Paul Sisaks in this group as well. We're inside over 3 minutes since we've had Tadej Pogacar win his 98th career victory. So 3 minutes and 20, 3 minutes and 30. Oh, Enric Mas hits out here, and it's Ben Tullett. Ben Tullett. It wasn't Matteo Jorgensen yeah, great ride by him. So maybe he throws his ring into the Visma Lease bike provisional squad here. Yeah, Ben Tullett just rolls Enric Mas there, and we get Emmanuel Buchmann, Sisaks, Carlos Rodriguez in there as well. We'll get the top 10 as well when it's actually a top 10. But Tadej Pogacar, we know the name, the myth, the legend, the modern day cannibal. Victory number 98. 2 more victories until he sees that career 100. And he has, of course, got his sights on being the next Eddie Merckx. And right now he's absolutely doing his best to put his mark on that title. Jonas Vingegaard looking very distraught there at the final. And he's going to have to do something real special if he's going to do something. Technically silver light, it'll be win number 99 and 100 tomorrow, because we do include the overall as a victory as well. So I mean, Tadej Pogacar, he's well and truly got everything, all the chips are in his corner, and great ride by him. We're seeing Lipovic here grimacing towards the line, and so many riders doing their best here to salvage what was left on the table from the monstrous cannibal himself, Tadej Pogacar. But let's get the top 10 as well. We're seeing Matteo Jorgensen coming up as well. Dropped quite far back here, so he might just, his place in top 10 might just be under threat. There's plenty of racing still happening in today's professional scene as well. But just trying to get our top 10 for us on the screen so we can just have a bit of a talk about that. And then we'll talk about the GC as well when that's confirmed. I don't think we can have a recap race analysis today, unfortunately, because Patrick is busy being present at an open day. So he's doing his other part of life. It's not just about cycling for him, but he will, of course, be back tomorrow. So, we've got the top 10 here. And let's just go through our top 10. I hope you can all see that on the screen. The day is over. It belongs to Tadej Pogacar. So Tadej Pogacar wins the stage by 14 seconds down to his arch rival, or one of them, Jonas Vingegaard. 14 seconds, of course, bonus seconds available as well. And that was a good move by him. The attack, 11.9 kilometers from the finish. What an impressive performance that was by him. Stepping off everyone, dominating the race. And Vingegaard coming in second place. Florian Lipovic coming in 1 minute and 21 seconds behind Tadej Pogacar, and more than a minute behind Jonas Vingegaard. Tobias Halle Johannesson is kind of our shock rider. 4th place, did sit on the wheel of Remco Evenepoel for a long time and was acting as an anchor of some sort. But incredible, really. Incredible, to say the least. What happened there. Let's do an exit poll as well before we go through the rest. Will Tadej win tomorrow? Will Tadej win the stage tomorrow? That's our exit poll. Of course, we're going to do the live stream tomorrow as well. And we'll have the recap tomorrow. I think, Patrick will be back tomorrow. We've got plenty of other videos that I'm working on in the background as well. Check out the Romain Bardet video that we talked about as well on the Cycling Day in Action channel. I'll put that in the chat as well for you guys to check out. But for the time being, where were we? We were Tobias Halle Johannesson in 4th place. Remco Evenepoel coming in 2 minutes and 39 seconds down. Ben Tullett, surprise as well, the best of the domestiques from the Visma Lease bike team in 6th place. And then Enric Mas in 7th place, the Movistar rider, same time as Ben Tullett. And then Emmanuel Buchmann, the Cofidis rider, in 8th place. Carlos Rodriguez in 9th place, the Ineos Grenadiers rider, is trying to salvage something. 10th place, We have Guillaume Martin. Remember that name? Groupama FDJ. Yeah, 10th place for him. Paul Césac, the young French rider, in 11th place. What a ride by him. So we're just waiting for the top 10. When we have the full top 15, we'll get that on screen, and then we can have a bit of a chat about that. But yeah, the officials don't even have the top 10 yet, so we've got a bit of a wait here. But yeah, we've got our exit poll as well. Thank you, Steven Rasmussen. Rasmussen sounds very Danish, so maybe there's a bit of a Danish connection there. And yeah, many question marks. What Visma going to do? Vingegaard, has he got a chance of the Tour? Are we going to see another domination by Tadej Pogacar in the Tour de France again? Yeah, we will wait and see, but we're waiting for the top 10. The top 10. What's going to happen here, we'll wait and see. But this Queen stage, absolutely delivered fireworks by Tadej Pogacar. Not quite the jewel we were hoping for, let's be honest, as cycling fans. I would love a bit more of a ding-dong battle, not just like this absolutely fire demonstration. And yeah, we're voting as well, the last poll as well. The last poll, yeah, we will see what is going to happen. But we're waiting for the top 10. We're just getting Tadej Pogacar. What did he say? Probably, it was just a Zone 2 ride for me. I don't get why everyone was dropping off my wheel. It's just Zone 2. So, yeah, let's see the top 10. Yeah, we got a top 13. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me in terms of the GC. Hopefully this is correct. Pro Cycling Stats. The Stats Cycling Wizards doing their job as they're very good at. But, oof, I'm super hungry now as well. Are you hungry, guys? Yeah, you can't really eat and do a streaming. But, yeah, the GC, let's get that on the table. That's the last one of... that we'll go through. The Mountains jersey as well. There's an interesting picture of that, but we'll be following that closer tomorrow. But anyway, so the GC as it stands going into the final stage of the Dauphiné, stage 8. We've got Tadej Pogacar leading the race down to Jonas Vingegaard by 1 minute and 1 second. Then we've got Florian Lipovic in third place, 2 minutes and 20 seconds down. He's got a deficit of 1 minute 20 up to Jonas Vingegaard. Remco Evenepoel finds himself 4 minutes and 11 seconds down in fourth place. Tobias Halle Johannesson moves up into fifth place. Great ride then. I was a bit worried he wasn't in the GC. So the Norwegian Uno X rider is sitting 5 minutes and 55 seconds down. So great ride by him. And Andreas Leknesson is definitely going to be helping him out in the mountains tomorrow. And we're probably not going to see Uno X in the break tomorrow. But yeah, great ride there. Paul Césac, the youngest rider in the race and the next super talent of France, is sitting in 6th place, 6 minutes and 50 seconds down. Absolutely remarkable. Turned down UAE Team Emirates as well at the start, in his start of his cycling career. Matteo Jorgensen, despite losing time, still sits in 7th place. Ben Tollett in 8th place, so yeah, they're 6 seconds apart, and Visma Leasebike has a firm grasp of the team classification. And Carlos Rodriguez in 9th place. Enric Mas in 10th place. So between 7th and 10th place, we've got quite a lot of movement potentially. Yeah, so this top 10 is definitely not going to be the top 10 of tomorrow's stage. There's going to be a lot more cracks, let's be honest. There's going to be a lot more riders feeling the pressure here. And yeah, that's very interesting, to be honest. But imagine you're Carlos Rodriguez and you're behind not just Jonas Vingegaard, but also his two helpers as well. Guillaume Martin in 12th place, Jordan Vingegaard in 13th place, and Emmanuel Buchmann after that very good ride here for Cofidis, who are in a World Tour battle in terms of staying alive. Yeah, they are there. He's in 12th place, in 11th place. He has about 24 seconds to make up on Enric Mas. That could definitely happen if he rides well. But I must be honest, Ben Tollett, I'm very, very impressed by that ride. He's up there. Tobias Halle Johannesson as well. Great ride by him as well. So yeah, a lot of riders doing a very good job here. We're just waiting for the mountains classification as well. Maybe we can get that up. Yes, oh my goodness. This mountain classification, so the mountains jersey is a three-way tie between three riders now. And I think we can all work out who one of the riders is. It rhymes with Smorgatcha, and it's Tadej Pogacar, obviously. He's tied with Sergio Higuita, yeah, and Santiago Botrago. So we have that classification there as well. A bit too many classifications on. But you can see there, Tadej Pogacar leading with Santiago Botrago and Sergio Higuita, all 27 points. So, I mean, that classification is very much up for grabs. And, well, before we leave, let's have a look at tomorrow's stage as well. Kind of screams Tadej Pogacar, doesn't it? I mean, every stage screams Tadej Pogacar at this stage. But yeah, let's just have a look at the final stage of the Dauphiné 2025. We talked about it in the previous show. And yeah, we can see it here. That's our final stage of tomorrow. What's Visma Lease Pike's plan going to be here? Are they going to be sending riders in the break? Are we going to see a lot of action to get in the breakaway as well? Yeah, you can see there. It's 133 kilometers long, so it's quite a short stage. Not the longest stage. We got Cat 3 straight away, almost, and then a Cat 2. Then you got a Cat 1 as well, a bit deeper into the race, and then you got a Cat 3, Cat 2, and then it finishes on a 9.7 kilometer climb at 7%, and then a bit of a false flat plateau to the finish line, and that will conclude the Dauphiné 2025. And I mean, I hope they let this go to a breakaway. Let Romain Bardet take this win. Let him win. Tadej, stop winning all these races. Let Romain take a win. It's his final day of his career, and it would be great to see him in a breakaway. For sure, he's going to be in the break tomorrow. So, yeah, there's a lot that can happen tomorrow. Is Romain Bardet going to be winning the stage? Is Tadej Pogacar going to be winning the stage? Who knows, really? But yeah, what a stage it was today. Great to have so many people in the chat. And yeah, if you haven't already, check out that Romain Bardet video. I'll share it for one last time in the chat. And that's a great way to leave the chat today. Thank you to every single one of you who have tuned in today, commented, given coffee donations, smash the subscribe button, and checked out all the various links I was sending to you guys. And yeah, have a good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you all again tomorrow, and we'll be back with the recaps tomorrow as well. I'm gonna just